do my fucking thing. Partying and having fun. Doing all the cool stuff. I'm a hot dog, yes I am. I'm a hot dog, yeah I am. Hot dog time, hot dog time. Doing my hot dog stuff all the time. What's up? How's everybody doing? Are people seeing it yet? Are we live yet? What's going on? I'm making a drink. I think we're live. We're starting to get comments. That's a pretty good sign. That's a pretty good sign. That's pretty good. Let's tune in. Let's see. I got my fucking shits all hooked up. Let's see if we're live. Let's go. Let's go. Are we live? It looks like we're live. There's always a delay, so I always like to see manually in the thingy. Ryan Goya, what up? Hot dog meltdown? Nothing much. Ryan Hot Dog Goya, what up? Video plays soon. Well, that's good to know. At least we're getting comments and shit, so that's a good sign. Oh, I even did my song. All the cool stuff. Oh, banger. Banger. What is up, folks? Hi. Sir Silent of the Frogs. Melty is Vienna beef. Amandus, here we are. Captain Ahab. Hi, Robert. The dog from Ratitude. Heyo. Thurzera. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Chaz says, yes, Uncle Melty. Priscilla Carpio with a hot dog emoji. Caleb Cottrell. That's pretty good time. N.O. Evers says hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Metal Meltdown's 15,000 subscribers celebration party and live stream. By popular demand, I am not suited up. I am dressed as a hot dog because that's what you guys wanted for some reason. Today, we're going to celebrate fun and love and life and partying and success. And we're also just going to drink and hang out. We're not playing video games. We're not getting up to any nonsense. We're just going to treat this like a street. We're just having a conversation. You, me, and God knows however many other people fucking tune in. Like, we're all just hanging out, shooting the shit. Just a reminder, also, we're going to use this as an opportunity to raise some money for the Fort York Food Bank here in Toronto. All ad revenue made from this stream will go towards the Fort York Food Bank. Also, every time you donate, all of that money will go to the Fort York Food Bank as well. Also, every time you donate, I'm going to take a shot. So if you want me to get fucked up, it's literally in your hands. So, just saying. I'm going to have a drink right now to celebrate and have fun. Cheers, y'all. That's delicious. That's so fucking smooth. Right now, we're starting off with Cowbell it's a smooth sailing light lager from the Cowbell Brewery Company, which I think is from here in Ontario. Let's find out, actually. This well-crafted light lager is brewed with premium Canadian malts and treated water straight from Cowbell's aquifer for a thirst-quenching and refreshingly good time. It's all smooth sailing from here on out. Wow. I'm just saying this shit for free. They didn't even pay me. Be awesome. I would love it if I got paid by a brewery. I would absolutely chill the fuck out, unironically. I don't care. I don't give a shit. All right. Wow, there's people here. That's so cool. Logan the Hooligan says, Merry Christmas. Found out that my father has taken me to see Lorna Shore, Entheos, and Rivers of Nile. God rest my soul. All right, shit. Cool. That sounds all right. There's so much shit. What are we talking about? Moose the Goose says, Pog. What up, Moose? How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic fucking day. So, Robert, I was talking about Christmas cover songs earlier. That's my official comment on that. Emperor Edu says, hello from Spain. Hello, Emperor Edu. Are you the Emperor of Spain? Is that why you're calling me as an Emperor from Spain? Or are you the Emperor of Edus? I'd love to know. Love to know. Moose to Goose, legit vibing, doing some D&D stuff. Yo, that's fucking cool. We should do some D&D shit. How would y'all feel about a D&D? How would y'all feel about a D&D stream? I remember I tried to put that together with Trenches and the Forge Masters, but we all have such erratic schedules. Sir Silent of the Fogs, showing love to Toronto from Chicago. We both missed out on Shohei Otani, thank you, Melty, for being a genuine individual with a heart of gold. P.S. We'll get around to watching Cat in the Hat. Yes, we will. We're doing. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I forgot about that. We joked about doing a fucking Metal Meltdown movie night, a double feature of Cat in the Hat and the Love Guru. First off, thank you for that donation. A reminder to everyone just tuning in: all donations made to the channel will go to the Fort York Food Bank here in Toronto. Also, every time you donate, I drink. So cheers. That's delicious. And it's a pretty light beer, so I've spiked it with some whiskey as well. So we should be seeing some results in a good amount of time. Logan the Hooligan, the metal grill down. I mean, eventually we'll do an Uncle Melty's kitchen, like on the grill. I've got plans for a full-blown Canada Day episode, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. The dog from Ratatouille. Imagine you, Mike, Trencher's Forge Master, and Questy or something doing a campaign. I mean, I'd love to, and it was something we talked about wanting to do. But I mean, we all live in completely different parts of the world. Like Questy's over in the UK. Trenches is on the West Coast. I think Forge Masters, Mike and I mean, Mike and I, we're in the same time zone. I think Forge Masters, I think they're located in Boston somewhere. But I mean, even if we all are in the same time zone, we all still have fucking like, our own schedules, our own jobs, our own lives, families and shit. So it's difficult. But I would maybe like to do like some kind of goofy metal D&D stream. I think that'd be fun, change of pace. I want to get a little bit more ambitious for live streams in 2024 instead of just doing video games, which, mind you, I've thoroughly enjoyed, and you guys, to my knowledge, have thoroughly enjoyed. But, I just want to mix it up a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Night Owl Arms, thoughts on Crypta. Solid band. I really liked their last album. I'm blanking on the name of it right now, but it was fucking fantastic. Oh man, there's a lot of comments coming in. Love the hot dog costume, Robert. Are you a hot dog with all the toppings? Yes. So like this is kind of like relish or lettuce. It's slightly unclear, but it's something green. And there's like mustard here, and it's like a full costume. It goes like all the way down to my knees. But in order for me to sit properly with this, I gotta fucking like kind of curl it up in a weird way. It's not the most comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the most comfortable. But you voted for it, so it's what we're doing. So be it. Whatever. It's all good. Kevin Mitchell. So I actually wonder, Robert, any 2024 albums you're excited for? Yeah, we're going to do a video about that probably within the next, either at the very end of this year, like right before New Year's, or like early in 2024, like the first week of January. Right now, like the new Job for a Cowboy record is up there at the top for me. Like that's like it's their first album in, I think, close to a decade, if not, yeah, it's got to be a decade at this point. And New Darkest Hour as well. Like the last album they put out was fucking fantastic. So no doubt the new one will be fantastic as well. New Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum, another band that hasn't put out an album in a long fucking time. Like really weird, avant-garde experimental metal. They don't really like being labeled per se, but like they've cited influence from like Swans and Mayhem and King Crimson and like all kinds of like classical composers and like opera singers and like old 60s pop and rock bands. Like they're just a weird ass fucking band. I'm hoping that we get more covers from Imperial Triumphant and maybe they get compiled onto like an EP or an album. I like the way they did this throughout the year, kind of like releasing it all in little bunches, but I would also like to have like a physical release. Like that'd be awesome. I also want new Worm. I was led to believe by people I trusted that we'd get 2 new Worm albums this year. We got a split, to be fair, but I was led to believe there'd be more. And Worm has talked openly about more music, so that's something to look forward to. Black Dahlia Murder as well is apparently working on something. I'm not sure how I feel about them making music without Trevor, but who knows? I mean, they've got a pretty consistent track record, and there's a lot of talented people still in that band, so we'll see. Amanda's asking, is Invincible Shield one of your most anticipated? I wouldn't say it's like in the top 10, but I'm looking forward to it. I think with Judas Priest, I'm just kind of like, it's hard for me to get really excited about these new albums from these older bands because I just kind of already know what to expect. Granted, I'm not trying to talk shit or nothing. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it's like hard for me to be like, oh my God, new fucking Judas Priest. You know what I mean? Like there's other newer bands that I'm just a little bit more interested in at this point and more excited about. And on that note, I'm just excited to hear new stuff. What was that, Anna?
Sorry, I was fucking
It's okay. No worries. Anna is here, but will not be participating in the live stream because she's not feeling 110%. She's more than welcome to fucking pop in the chat and say hello, though. You can join the party a little bit. You can do it from over there. It's all good. No worries. But she's not going to be here dressed up and drinking. So, I don't know. Maybe you can convince her to do that for the 20K, guys. Inquisition is also making a new album. Damn, I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. I'll be honest here. Logan, I'm biased because I have an album coming out in January. Haha. But yeah, Job for a Cowboy. Hopefully, Love will probably have something out. Leon, what's up, guys? Checking in here. What's up, bud? How you doing? Seabass, hola, congrats on 15K. Thank you, bud. Cheers. I'm gonna just take another drink for shits and giggles.
I want peanut butter.
I can't help you with that right now, Anna.
I'm very tempted to just go get some.
I don't think you should do that, Anna.
Okay.
Because we have food here.
I want some peanut butter on my
Plus,
toast.
when do you eat peanut butter?
I eat peanut butter on toast. It's so good on toast.
Okay. All of a sudden, she wants peanut butter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Little peanut butter. I never liked peanut butter. I was allergic for a long time, though, so I might be a little biased there. Maybe a little biased. Speaking of Judas Priest, what's your favorite album from them? My all-time favorite is Painkiller. Like, that's the one for me. But Screaming for Vengeance shortly afterwards. I like Sin After Sin and some of the earlier stuff as well. I mean, you can't really go wrong. There's only a few, like, genuine fucking turds in their discography. Like, there's so much of their stuff that's just fucking fantastic. So much fucking stuff. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I'm just going to take another drink for shits and giggles. I'm still going to drink every time y'all donate, but I want to party and drink, so I'm just going to drink. Dennis King. Yo, what's up, dude? Congratulations for 15K. Thank you very much. Nick W. What's up? Nothing much, bud. I like seeing all the fun, cool party people tune in. What the fuck? All right. All the top 10 videos are up. Y'all, tell me. What are your favorite albums of the year? I'm gonna grill you a little bit. Let's have some fun here. I'm gonna grill you a little bit. Tell me what was your favorite album of 2023? Don't even bother with genres. Just tell me. Just fucking tell me. And in the meantime, I'll answer this question from Leon. You got to tell me now about the beef you had with Chris Taylor Brown. Dude, I have on multiple occasions had the audacity to correct Chris Taylor Brown on like TikTok and social media. I don't even feel I was going that hard at him. I was just kind of like, hey, dude, this is what you're saying, and this is what it reads as. And then he eventually like lost his fucking mind. Like, I mean, he's gone so far off the deep end. I mean, he's not even like Trapped is basically blacklisted from the fucking world. But basically, I called him out on homophobic, transphobic shit in like the nicest, most constructive way possible. And he was just like, woke, and I just told him to eat my fucking dick. Like that's basically what it was, you know. Evers, Cruciamentum, good choice. That new album of theirs was great. Moose the Goose, Lahai, Sampha, but I think you already know this. Yes, I do. You have mentioned it quite a few times. It is a very good album. I'm not sure if it's like album of the year for me, but it is a very good album. Like I'm very excited to see what they do in the future too, because there's a lot of cool stuff to build on there. Icy Stormy says, hello. Ryan Goya, Trapped sucks. Chris Taylor Brown sucks. Moving on. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this guy literally tries to start fights with everybody who dares to question or criticize him. He's a lot like Ronnie Radke in that sense, except at least Ronnie Radke like is like legitimate and has like something of a reputation, I guess. I mean, they're both. The difference is Ronnie Radke actually has a platform, whereas like Chris Taylor Brown's got fucking nothing going for him. Like they're a one-hit wonder band at fucking best. Durality says Olivia Rodrigo's Guts was some of the best pop rock I've ever heard. I honestly didn't even listen to it. I've only heard like a couple of songs from her. It's never really been my cup of tea. Doom Guy rocks. My favorite album of the year is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Petro Dragonic Apocalypse. Fuck yeah, my man. I'm gonna drink to that. Fuck yeah. Seabass says Baroness Stone, my album of the year. That was one of Anna's favorite albums of the year as well. Excellent decision. That is a great album. We saw them do an acoustic show at Sonic Boom, too. It was very good. Wolf Lust, the new Priest songs are great, and I'm in the same boat as you as far as new Black Dahlia Murder goes. I'm skeptical yet intrigued. Not even so much skeptical. I'm just kind of like, like, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to explain. Because, like, for me, like, Everblack, like, when I first started getting into death metal, the Black Dahlia Murder were there. Trevor was a big supporter of the Metal Meltdown in like the early 2020s. Like we interviewed him here on the channel, and he got me in touch with like a lot of smaller distribution companies and PR guys and labels. So I just kind of feel weird about the whole thing in general, but also I acknowledge that everyone in the band is like supremely fucking talented. And I think they've done a good job at kind of balancing the fact that this is now a tribute to Trevor while also continuing the Black Dahlia murder and continuing to do like cool stuff, you know, a lot like Guar in that sense. Like Guar has done a good job at kind of balancing how much of Guar is an ongoing tribute to Odorous and Dave Brockie, but also still being like a legitimate band. The same cannot be said for Static X. They're just a shameless, nostalgic cash grab, and it's not even slightly subtle. Cracker Island and One More Time were my two non-metal albums, says Kevin Mitchell. I'm not sure what Cracker Island is, and I'm not sure what One More Time is. Can I get some artist names, please? And thank you. Perfect Cell says, Hot Dog Robbie. Haha, I love it. I love it too. This is kind of fun. Blackwater Russ, what up, bros? Nothing much, man. We're just hanging and chilling and having fun. Amandus, I've never actually listened to Static X. Don't bother starting. Straight up. Just don't. Captain Ahab, One More Time is Blink 182. Cracker Island is Gorillaz. Okay, cool. Understood. Now I remember. I did not listen to the Gorillaz record, but I did listen to Blink 182. That was actually a much better album than I expected it to be. Kieran Buckley, High Metal Meltdown. What are your most anticipated albums in 2024? I answered this earlier in the stream, and once again, there will be a video later on in the year or early next year. But fuck it. Worm, Black Dahlia Murder, Job for a Cowboy, Darkest Hour, Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. But we're going to get more into that later on. You know, Evers, I know you dislike Static X, but Wisconsin Death Trip actually got me into metal in 1999. I mean, hey, more power to you, man. I'm not going to stop you from like listening to whatever you want and like whatever. Like there's all kinds of crap I listened to back in the day. Like one of the first big rock concerts I ever went to was Evanescence and Stone Sour. So like I get it, you know, it's fine, whatever. More power to you. And if you still love them and that album, great. Icy Stormy, congrats on 15,000 subs. You deserve it. Thanks, bud. Thank you. The Dog from Ratitude says, really, that Blink album was good. Actually, it was. Like, I wasn't... it's not, like, amazing. Like, it's not, like, oh, my God, you gotta go out and listen to it. But, like, it's solid. Like, it's got some energy. It's got some momentum. I like some of the cheeky, snarky lyricism. It has that kind of old school, late 90s, early 2000s pop punk kind of vibe without feeling like a total throwback record. It also has, like, you know, it kind of goes into like some more like energetic, like hyper punky territory. Like there's moments of like full on classic punk and even some crossover Suicidal Tendencies-esque riffage here and there. Like they're not afraid to like really fucking go for it on that record. Like it's way fucking better than it has the right to be. The chocolate melty and the hot dog flavor water, dude. I want to ban you for that. Not gonna lie, Blackwater Rust. Fuck you. I mean, I love you, but fuck you just a little bit. Just a fucking little bit. Just a fucking little bit. Logan the Hooligan. I hope that their tribute to him doesn't overshadow their overall songwriting. Even without Trevor, I know they have ideas, and I know it's a hurtful loss, but some musicians tend to give in to the people. I don't think we're going to have that issue with the Black Dahlia murder. I don't think this is going to be a Static X scenario. Because, like, with Static X, not to continue harping on them, but let's just look at the whole thing. With Static X, you have Wayne Static, who passed away. Static X had already been disbanded for a long time, and those guys were not on speaking terms when Wayne died. Like, those guys were not getting along. And then suddenly, Wayne has all this material that is just kind of sitting there in a vault, and Static X is able to kind of put it back out there, and they're able to tour on it, material that he didn't think was good enough to be released under the Static X name, and now suddenly they're all buddy-buddy, and they're pretending that they loved Wayne, and you know. Meanwhile, Black Dahlia Murder were still a continuing band, and, like, everyone was, like, so deeply moved and hurt by that because, no disrespect to Wayne, but Trevor was such an integral part of, like, the modern metal scene. So, like, there's this... I don't feel like we're going to get that feeling of, like, disingenuousness from Black Dahlia Murder, but again, it's all speculative at this point. Like, we don't really know it. We just don't. So the best we can kind of do is just kind of be like, all right, like, embrace him with open arms and an open heart, and hope that Trevor's vision for the Black Dahlia murder remains like relatively intact. And I think that that will be the case. Like, I think these guys are smart enough to know that they shouldn't do anything like too fucking stupid or too fucking nostalgia baity. Like they're not like old fucking guns clinging on to relevancy, you know? Like we're again, it's not a Static X situation, not one bit at all. Caleb Petrell, I think Project Resurrection is enjoyable, but the nostalgia bait is a bit too much, though. I kind of agree. Like it's just it's so cold and so disingenuous. It's material that even Wayne, when he was alive, was like, this is not good enough to be on an album. And then Static X comes in and they goes, actually it is, because we have to pay our mortgages and shit. I don't know. It's just so fucking stupid. And the fact that like their current singer is going out in Wayne Static cosplay, like dressed up as him on stage, I just think that's really fucking gross. I really fucking hate that. Scrumpy, would you still listen to Metallica if James left? That would be too odd. To be blunt, if James leaves Metallica, then Metallica, it ceases to exist. Let's make that very clear. If something happens to either James, Lars, or Kirk, that band will cease to exist. Like, this isn't even a hypothetical. That is what will happen. So yeah. Like, I simply cannot picture Metallica continuing without one of the three of them, period. Honestly, at this point, with Rob Trujillo being such an integral part of the band, even if he were to leave, I can picture like Metallica, like I don't know, like those guys are all pretty fucking tight and they've known each other for fucking years. I can't imagine they'd want to continue without each other. I mean, for God's sakes, Metallica nearly went into like a fucking destructive spiral without Jason Newsted. So imagine what happens without James or Lars, you know, like straight up. Like, I can't imagine they survive without those two, straight up. Kevin Mitchell, bands without original members makes bands without original member very makes me remember the original. What are y'all fucking talking about now? I don't fucking get it. Wolf Lust 97, exactly. No James, no Metallica. It's not even like me being like, oh, dude, I won't listen to new Metallica if there's no. I want to make it clear. This is not me going like, oh, if James isn't there, I won't listen to Metallica. This is me saying that Metallica literally will not exist without James. If something happens to him or Lars or Kirk, or even Rob Trujillo, that band is done. They will disband. You can mark my words on it. I'm willing to bet on it. Ryan Goya, thoughts on the Kiss avatars? Oof. I think it's gross, and I think it's really fucking weird. They're gonna spend like close. I read something today. They're gonna spend like $200 million on making these Kiss avatars as spectacular and as lifelike as possible. Like, that's money that could go to like rebuilding the rainforests. That's money that could go to bringing clean water to people all over the world, and medicine and food. That's money that could go towards like helping military conflicts in Ukraine and Israel and Palestine. That's money that could be used to help like families here in North America, to help homeless people. And instead it's going to be used to fucking make sure that Kiss literally never fucking leaves ever. Like, that's just so fucking disgusting to me. It's that $200 million is going to be invested into what is essentially a large scale Fortnite VR concert. Like, it's so fucking stupid. And I will actually laugh at you if you go to a fucking Kiss fucking VR avatar show. Straight the fuck up. I don't fucking give a shit. I will laugh at you. You can call me an elitist. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking give a shit. Seabass, unless they brought Newsted back, haha, then that's okay. That would be interesting, but I also can't picture that happening. Jason's been away from the band for so long. He's done other stuff with Echo Brain, Voivod, his own solo band. And I think he's pretty happy with where he is in his life, so I can't picture him coming back unless something like really drastic happens. James Lowry, I can't stand when people just release music of dead musicians post-death. Sometimes it can be good, but most of the time it's soulless cash grab. Usually that is the case. I think it depends on how you do it. So, like fuck, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and I'm so sorry, but the singer from Nevermore, Warrell Dane, that was his name. He had an album that was ready for release before he died, and they decided to release it in the state that it was released out of respect to him. And it was the same thing with the Eric Wagner solo album from last year. Like, it was done. They released it in the condition that it was finished, and they were fine with that. But when we're dealing with, like, again, a Static X situation where the band has been apart for so long And these are songs that Wayne, the mastermind behind Static X, did not think were good enough to be released under that label. Like, that's disgusting. Probably one of the worst instances of that, I would say, is when Michael Jackson died and the estate and Sony Music, like, they just grabbed as many old demos as possible and just for many years compiled it into some of the worst bullshit fucking ever. That first one they did shortly after Michael died, the self-titled album Michael, that especially is like one of the clumsiest, most overproduced fucking records of all fucking time. They literally, the demos themselves were so bare bones that like they literally had to hire like Michael Jackson impersonators to finish vocal recordings on the album. Like they literally didn't even have all of Michael's vocals in the demo tapes. Like sometimes it would just be like him beatboxing or like being like, I want the guitar to sound like this or whatever the fuck. Like what Sony fucking did with those records is fucking insane. The following album, Escape, I think had a few like semi-decent bangers on it. Like Love Never Felt So Good was a great fucking song. Justin Timberlake on the feature too. There were a couple other songs that were legit solid, but like in general, how Sony Music handled Michael Jackson's posthumous material is just like fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Nick Bobo, I want to say someone did a tribute album to Gord from the Tragically Hip, and it was really good. Okay, that's interesting. That's a super that one, like, that hurt everyone here in Canada. That was a national tragedy. Fucking part. Rest in peace to Gord Downey, genuine Canadian rock hero. Mad Mike, man, that's one huge wiener on screen. Well, you would know a thing or two about wieners, wouldn't you, Mike? Ha ha! Got him. Get fucked. Eat my shit. Also, hello. How you doing, bud? Leon, the band that got me into heavy music was Body Count, actually. That's fucking fascinating. You know, that could be the case for a lot of people, come to think of it, because, like, I mean, Ice-T was a huge figure in the, like, kind of late 80s, early 90s hip-hop scene. He's a pioneer of, like, gangster rap and shit like that. And him going into like heavy metal and like rap metal with Body Count, like that was a big shock for a lot of people, especially when he was doing stuff like Cop Killer, which is still to this day one of the most like fucking controversial, provocative fucking songs ever. So like there's maybe an element to, I can picture that for a lot of fucking people. Rockin' Movies with Tyler. Thoughts on the Nick Nocturnal Awards? I did not watch them, to be honest. However, Moose the Goose, who's here in the chat, they recently worked with Nick on the fucking live stream. They can maybe give us some behind the scenes stories if they're able to, of course. I don't know if you had to sign something or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. Speaking of, Moose the Goose saying, me when I got that dog in me. Hell yeah, I got that dog on me right now. What up, y'all? It's getting warm in this fucking thing too. I regret this, but whatever. It's what y'all voted for. I will stick to it. Hi, Anna! Hi. Show off your new sweater from fucking Chippewa, who also is not a sponsor, but we're just going to shill their shit anyway. We bought quite a few things from Chippewa. Yeah. Chippewa, for those of you who don't know, it is a native indigenous artist here in Southern Ontario. Some really cool, like, politically charged fucking artwork, and he's got a shitload of merch. You've got a couple sweaters from him, don't you? Yeah. And we've got, I can't really show it, but like I can't really show it without potentially fucking shit up here. But we actually have some of his art here in the apartment, and it's like the Predator movie poster, but like it says Colonial Predators, and the Predator is dressed up like an old Spaniard giving a Bible to like a native man. Very, very spicy
like a
shit.
Conquistador, like a priest's conquistador.
Yeah, kind of like that. Dennis says, hi, Anna. Nick W. says, hi, Anna. Captain Ahab says, hi, Anna. Priscilla says, hi, Anna. Amanda says, hello, Anna. Hip Hop Junkie says, hello to everyone. But you're included in that. So, hi, Anna.
Hi, I got the tummy hurt disease today.
You got the tummy hurt disease today. That's right, you do. You do. Oh, ads will run shortly for some viewers? Fuck that. No, skip ads. Y'all don't need that shit. It's just whatever. I mean, I know we're trying to make ad revenue money and shit like that, but that's goofy. That's fucking goofy. Welcome to the bros. Thank you. I'm so happy to finally be a bro.
I want to get peanut butter so bad.
I mean, if you want to go to Farm Boy and fucking grab peanut butter, I won't stop you. But, like, I'm not getting up.
Okay, I'm going. I want peanut butter on my toast.
Go ahead, get peanut butter. I don't give a shit. Go ahead. I don't care. All right. Have fun. Nick was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Benny, my teacher, thought he was gonna be a princess just because there was a lot of specific things he wanted, so it sounded like he was one. However, it was not like that. Nick always seems like a cool guy. I've never really followed much of his content, but I don't really have anything like against him either. Hip Hop Junkie, this looks really nice on you. You should be a hot dog more often.
Aw.
Noted. I will keep that for fucking future reference. Mad Mike, based peanut butter enjoyer.
Yes.
Nick Bobo, actually, do you like chunky or smooth peanut butter? I don't like peanut butter at all, so this is a question for you.
I like both, really.
But what do you prefer? Like, gun to your head, which one are you picking?
Smooth peanut butter, probably.
Smooth?
Yeah.
There you go. James Lowry, if I can see if I can see it if a band were working on an album before a member died, that's different. But when it's stuff that they're just digging up for that, even the band didn't think it was worthy to put out, just no. Yeah, like that's where it's like, I don't know. If it's something you're digging up, I don't know. Even in that scenario, it really depends on how you do it. Like that new Beatles song that came out like maybe like 2 months ago now ish. Like that was something that Paul and Ringo dug up from like old demos that the Beatles had done, like little guitar licks and little things that were unfinished. And they were kind of using AI to fill in the blanks, and they also brought in like the sons as well to do some instrumentation. And I thought that was actually in a weird way kind of like a really moving, loving tribute. Also, it's crazy that we got a fucking new Beatles song and new Crazy Frog and like fucking new Def Clock in the same fucking year. What the fuck is going on? But at the end of the day, it all depends on how you do it, what your intention is. With the Beatles, the intention I don't think was to sell out because I mean Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr don't exactly need more fucking money. Neither do the estates of John Lennon and George Harrison. Like I highly doubt it was a money concern. I think that was them going, all right, like we have the technology and the ability and the resources to do something really cool, so let's give it a shot. Whereas again with Static X, it's like Wayne is out of the way. We have these old demos. Let's make some fucking money. Like that's the vibe that gives off. Moose the Goose, it was crazy because I had no idea who Nick was before doing the gig. I only got put on very last minute because I wanted to learn more about stuff. So Benny brought me in to teach me. I mean, yeah, Nick Nocturnal is a huge name here on YouTube within like the metalcore, deathcore kind of community as well. I got nothing against him. Like we'll see. I'll see him sometimes at shows. I don't know. I'll never say hi to him just because I'm like, he's here to enjoy the show just like me. So I'm like, I'm going to leave him the fuck alone. Whatever. Kieran Buckley, do you think there's any chance Max Cavalera does anything with Sepultura during their farewell tour? No. Both Max and Sepultura have commented on this multiple times. Neither party is interested. They're both happy doing their own thing. I know you mean well, and this is not an attack on you per se, but let it go. It's been so many fucking years. Like, Derek Green has literally been a member of Sepultura longer than Max Cavalera has been a member of Sepultura. Like, let it go. Max is not doing anything with Sepultura ever again. Bye! You just getting peanut butter? Wow, thank you. Bye. Fucking bitch, am I right? Ayo. No, she's wonderful. I can't even joke about that. Freeman Witcher, hard no. Nick Bobo, how do you feel about Linkin Park releasing old material that Chester re-recorded before he died? That's another case where it's like, I don't think it's a money issue. I think that Linkin Park I think it was like for the 20th anniversary of like Meteora, I think it was. And they just had this song and they wanted to put it out there because fuck it, why not? Like, I don't know. Like again, it's all about the intention. It's all about the vibe. Hip Hop Junkie, true. Max is doing great, and so is Sepultura. Like Max, yeah, this is what so many fucking Sepultura fanboys don't understand. Both parties are happy. Both parties are fine. They're fine. Like they're not on speaking terms per se, but there's not really like there's no beef, there's no nothing. They've both moved on. They're both doing their own shit. Accept it. Please move on. Like straight up. Like you want Max to rejoin Sepultura, you don't need him to because he's doing Cavalera Conspiracy, and he did the Cavalera albums earlier this year where he re-recorded those classic, like those first couple of like Sepultura EPs and albums and demos. And even like, to be frank, even like the last few Soulfly albums have all basically been like a continuation of like Arise and Beneath the Remains era Soulfly or era Sepultura. So like whatevs, like. And even with Sepultura, like this last the last decade of material they put out, starting with like starting with Mediator, and then like it's been so fucking good. Like Machine Messiah and Quadra, especially, I would argue are on par with some of the classic recordings, and even stuff that was kind of in the middle. Like the Dante album was great. Alex was pretty good. Like they've done. Both parties are fine. Both parties are happy. Like accept it. Move on. Recently, Dennis King says recently discovered extermination, dismemberment, and man, it sounds brutal. I'm not familiar with what that even is, honestly. Freeman Witcher, it's kind of along the same lines as asking Sebastian Bach to go back to Skid Row. Never going to happen, and that's for the best. Yeah, exactly. Like it is what it is. It's the hard truth of life, but that's just it is what it is. Like, mind you, sometimes shit happens. Like I, as a Guns N' Roses fan, never thought I would see Slash and Duff McKagan rejoin Guns N' Roses. I never thought that would happen, and then it happened. And I saw them when they did that very first leg of the fucking Once in a Lifetime tour. And that was when Axl still sounded fucking good. And that was still one of the best shows I ever been to. Like, that was fucking incredible. And a lot of people never thought that the Misfits would get back together. And they're doing reunion. They're playing all the fucking time now. A lot of people never thought that fucking Emperor would get back together. And they do shows every now and then. A lot of people, like, it's not impossible, but it's not impossible. I think specifically with Sepultura, both parties have made it clear that they're very happy with where they are. Like, I can't picture Max getting involved, and I can't picture Sepultura wanting Max to get involved. Mad Mike, who wants Chris Barnes to rejoin Cannibal Corpse? Nobody wants that! Nobody. Fucking nobody. Fucking nobody wants that, bro. Anyone who wants that is sick in the head, and I have no fucking respect for you. Straight the fuck up. And I don't even think Barnes wants that. So I think this is a rare instance where you and me would actually fucking... me and Barnes would actually agree on this. Nobody fucking wants that. Like, for real. It's unfucking... dude, okay. Going back to most anticipated albums of 2024. New 6 Feet Under. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go! Yeah! New 6 Feet Under! Yeah! I want it. Let's go! Let's go! Nick Bobo. No, I don't want pig squeals in my Cannibal Corpse. You don't want to listen to the new Cannibal Corpse album and all of a sudden just like... just like, you don't want that? Why wouldn't you want that? What the fuck? What's wrong with you, bro? What the fuck? Visco Metal X says, sup, everyone. Heyo. Amandus, does 6 Feet Under have new material? I don't want to hear it. They're working on new material. And I don't want to hear it per se, but I do, if that makes sense. Like, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be horrible. But at this point, 6 Feet Under is like death metal's equivalent to like a Zack Snyder movie where I know it's going to be terrible, but I want to see how fucking terrible it's going to be. You know what I mean? Like, I want it. It's going to be so funny. Hip Hop Junkie, how is 6 Feet Under still a band? Well, I mean, Chris Barnes has a very devoted following, and like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, people still think he's a fucking legend, and he is, to be fair. Cannibal Corpse, the stuff he did with them is a big fucking deal. Like, I don't know. It's because of that people are going to like cling on to that shit forever. Player, for the 4th time, new job for a Cowboy single, The Forever Rot, from their upcoming album, Moon Healer. Have you listened to it yet? Yes, I have. It's excellent. Priscilla says, still waiting for that Graveyard Classics Disney edition. Dude, that'd be fucking awesome. I would love the shit out of that. You fucking kidding me? Just like, be our guest, put our service to the test. And then, like, for the final chorus, it's like, instead of the fucking be August, he can just go be at like different fucking just like, that'd be awesome. That'd be so good. That's fire. Don't even fucking lie. It's so good. I love it. It's fucking awesome. Or he can do like the Hellfire song from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like, that'd be fucking great. Why not, man? He should embrace the meme and just do shit like that. Do a fucking Broadway album and do songs from like Lame Is and fucking fucking Hamilton or whatever. Do a fucking like ballads album and do like Celine Dion and Adele. Like, fuck it. Embrace the fucking meme. Logan the Hooligan, Prince Ali. Yeah, that's see. Make way for Prince Ali. Like, that'd be fire. That'd be so good. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Little for JC. Devin Townsend should sing Hellfire from Hunchback. Why? That's so like. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but like, why? I don't know why. Kevin Mitchell smells like Teen Spirits. Like, oh God, like that'd be fire. That'd be awesome. Like Chris Barnes doing like a '90s grunge alt metal record would be so good. Like Smashing Pumpkins, Faith No More, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, the Melvins. Like that'd be fucking awesome. There should be a Graveyard Classics album for every form of media. He can do fucking anime theme songs. He can do fucking like pop punk. Speak of the devil, Captain Ahab, Pop Goes E. Like that'd be awesome. He can do like pop, like he can do a Pop Goes Punk style album, but like in the style of 6 Feet Under. That'd be awesome. That'd be so fucking good. Freeman Witcher, that is a terrible circle finally closing out. Hip Hop Junkie, Chris Barnes doing the Pokemon theme song. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that sounds dope. All of this is an excellent idea. All of this is an excellent idea. Jared86, no please. No, I love Alice in Chains. I mean, I do too, but like it would be funny. It'd be really fucking funny. Kevin Mitchell, Graveyard Classics 2000s Pop Edition. Yeah, fucking why not? Like Christina Aguilera and like Britney Spears and shit and Avril Lavigne. Like, why not? That sounds awesome to me. Or like early Maroon 5 before they became like the worst band ever. Hi, Anna.
Peanut butter.
You got your peanut butter? What kind of peanut butter did you get?
Brand.
You got the Farm Boy brand peanut butter.
It has like no preservatives.
It has no preservatives in it. Farm Boy, sponsor us.
Yeah, I wish they would.
Look at all the stuff we're shilling without even being paid for it. Can you imagine what we do if we got paid for it? Can you imagine?
I know, right?
You just went dead silent.
I'm always focusing on my peanut butter.
I know. Okay, you go for it. No worries. Corey Mitsunaga, Faith No More, Be Aggressive cover. Amandus, Chris Barnes needs to do a cover of any Justin Bieber song. Absolutely. Scrumpy, Chris Barnes could do Skater Boy. Yes. 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 I love this. I love this. Freeman Witcher, what if he tried Adele? That'd be fire. He can do Someone Like You. Can't you just picture those beautiful keyboards and those beautiful strings and then fucking like just some man like grunting and screaming like a dog choking on a bone? Fire. 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 Captain Ahab, Come With Me by Puff Daddy. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Fuck yeah. It is insane to me that like everyone talks shit about 6 Feet Under. It's not a new thing. But it is kind of funny how this channel specifically is like known as being one of the channels that talks mad shit about 6 Feet Under. Like anytime I talk about Chris Barnes, the video is always a fucking big hit. Like if I'm ever truly desperate for views, I can just make a video called Chris Barnes is a dumbass and like a bajillion views. Easy fucking peasy.
Finally, some good fucking food.
I know, right? Little for JC, Jeremy Spencer joining Chris Barnes for Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Oh, Jeremy would too. Dude, a Psycho Sinner psychosexual Christmas album, he fucking would. Honestly. I weirdly miss Psycho Sinner in a weird way. Like this is the first time since we kind of like rebooted the Metal Meltdown and actually got serious and grew a following and built a community where like we haven't had Psycho Sinner. We had 2 albums last year. We had 9 the previous year, and of course Torch the Faith. And you know, it's sad. It's like losing a best friend, you know? It's like, oh, I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Freeman Witcher, you know he's doing something new, right? Yeah, it's called Semi-Rotted, and it's fine. It's not something where I feel like I'm gonna get like with Psycho Sinner, there was this element of like curiosity, like, and it also helped that like I was one of the only ones talking about Psycho Sinner, so like anytime someone looked it up, they were immediately brought to my channel. Whereas with Semi-Rotted, I don't feel like that kind of like fucking curiosity. I don't really feel like you're going to get that same kind of effect and feel. I could be wrong. Who knows? Anything's possible, but I just don't picture that happening. Amandus, didn't Semi-Rotted break up? Not to my knowledge. I don't know anything about that. I'm going to have another drink. Because no one's donating. And because no one's donating, Robert's not taking shots. So I'm just going to start drinking. I mean, sure. Yeah. Go for it, I guess.
I don't want to get peanut butter on this sweater.
That's a great idea. This is a nice sweater. I want to wear this for the vinyl update video tomorrow.
You can do that.
I might do that.
Living across the street from a grocery store, amazing.
Hey, maybe don't reveal too much about where exactly we live.
Yeah, but I'm
Just to
not
be
revealing
safe.
anything. I'm just saying you live across the street from a grocery store. There's a lot of places.
Lies.
in
Now they're going to
Toronto.
track us down.
There's a lot of places.
How dare you tell them we're from Toronto? Nobody ever knew that before.
There's a lot of places where you do that.
I mean, we're in a
It's
pretty...
great.
It is pretty great. We're in a pretty great area. I love Toronto.
Me too.
Pachinkles. I know you don't have a drink, but we're going to cheers.
I have my teacup.
There you go. Pachinkles. There we go.
I'm so excited to eat toast after fucking vomiting my guts out.
Wow, that's definitely not something people need to know.
Yeah, it is.
That's definitely not something you need to know.
What the fuck are you doing?
Amanda, so you live across the street from a grocery store. I'll find you, Robert. Uh-oh. They found us. They're going to find us, Anna. How could you do this to us? Garfield says, hello. Oh my God, it's Garfield. Anna, Garfield's in the chat.
Garfield.
Garfield the cat. Garfield, what's your thoughts on lasagna? I need your opinions on lasagna. Leon, I think Sebastian Bach's voice is far from what it used to be. Might be a bit of a Motley Crue kind of situation if Skid Row ever decides to get it back together. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even pay attention to fucking. Oh my God, you actually did donate.
Yeah, why not?
Anna giving $10 basically. I mean, not to herself, I guess, because it's going to the Fort York Food Bank.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to donate.
Well, thank you, Anna. Congrats to Anna of the Metal Meltdown for donating $10 to the Fort York Food Bank. Hip Hop Junkie joining in with $5 or 5 CHF. What's a CHF? What is that? I don't fucking know. I mean, you're smart. I was hoping you'd know. I'm a dumbass. If you don't know, it's fine. I was hoping you would.
Chips hot fire.
That's definitely what it means. Thank you for the chips hot fire. So that's 2 shots.
Swiss franc. It's a Swiss franc.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
it's a Swiss franc.
Like $1.54 Canadian, by the way.
Huh?
It's actually worth $1.54. Like $1. Their dollar is $1.54 for us.
Huh.
Yeah.
So that would be what, like roughly $6, maybe like $6 and a couple cents.
Maybe like $7.
Maybe.
It's $1.50, right?
Either way, thank you. It doesn't matter what amount you donate. It's all going to a good cause. That's what matters. Thank you very much. I love you. Have a great day. Fabian Brugger, are you going to review the upcoming Dragon Force album? Probably, honestly. I didn't even know they had a new album on the way. Garfield says, I love lasagna, of course. Garfield, let me know. What's the perfect lasagna for you? Like bechamel or no bechamel? Like, do you like veggies in there, or are you just all like meat? You know, like, let me know. I'm curious. We have to ask the #1 fucking lasagna fan what his favorite lasagna has. I think that's only fair.
That's true.
You know? I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair. Dragon Force, why not? Want to have some fun. I mean, yeah, Dragon Force is one of the few power metal bands where I feel like they're one of the few power metal bands where they just totally embrace being fucking goofy and being really fucking goofy and stupid.
If they were like just touring with some bands, I'd see them. I'd go.
They tour through here pretty often. Yeah. Like, honestly, I remember working down the street from Brickworks when they were at the Opera House.
We should see the lineup next time, though.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's kind of mid.
There's actually a few cool shows coming through within the next, like, I want to go see Fanti Faxiv at Sneaky D's. Like, that should be cool. Maybe like Insomnium and Wilderun at the Opera House as well.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that we want to do in general in our lives next year, and that requires money. So in general, going to concerts is, it's like can't go do cool life stuff if you spend all your money at concerts. For that reason, I might actually also start spending a lot less on vinyl. Like the next vinyl update video might unironically be one of the last for like a while. So we'll see. I don't know.
Oh, man, I know. So good right now.
Wow. How you feeling?
Better.
Feeling better?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Fabian says, I think they balanced the goofiness well. I just kind of miss the old singer. I kind of forgot they even got a new singer, to be honest, like straight up. But yeah, Dragon Force, like they totally just embrace being an over-the-top fucking power metal band. They're like, they embrace the memes. They love it. They don't shy away from it. Too many power metal bands take themselves so fucking seriously, and it's all the same fucking like fantasy dribble and like overcooked Judas Priest riffs and harmonies. Like that's all power metal is. It's like fighting the wizard and going off into the stars, and then it's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Shut your mouth. I don't care. I'm not even gonna pretend to care. I just don't. I just don't fucking
The
care.
goats of power metal are Blind Guardian though.
I mean, my favorite power metal is the early stuff, like Blind Guardian, Halloween, Sabotage, Crimson Glory. Like that's my shit. And like even like Sabaton's fun. Like they've got like Careless Rex is actually a great album, and there's plenty of like
That's
other
a fire
great songs
album.
here and there. It's their most consistent. Like framing it like the whole story about like the rise and fall of the Swedish Empire, and like bringing in like religious themes into that, and like all these epic battles. Like that's so fucking cool. Like that's awesome. That's so fucking cool.
Oh my god, this feels so good.
Nick Bobo, so most power metal is discount Dio. I mean, yeah, kind of a little bit. Kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
That's not even that's not inaccurate. That's not inaccurate. Logan the Hooligan, Angra though. Okay, fair. Angra is actually a pretty talented band. Like they're pretty solid. I like a good chunk of the stuff that they put out. Sir Spooky Bones, making yourself look like a wiener this time. Absolutely. One big old fucking juicy jumbo here. What up, motherfuckers?
What kind of hot dog do you think you are?
I'm definitely a juicy jumbo.
Juicy jumbo, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's right. Don't look at me like that.
What is that? We have a hot dog on our Christmas tree.
You do.
Yeah. I just realized that. It's got like the same fucking mustard relish thing.
I got the hot dog and the pizza because it like represents us.
That's right. That's right. Amanda's, come on, Blazing Right is kind of a power metal band, especially with their newest album. They're good. I don't think I'm even familiar with that, to be honest. Garfield, ground beef, parsley, mozzarella, and parmesan is my main lasagna, but I love all sorts of lasagna. So you just fuck it up with cheese. All right, I respect that. I respect that. Little Fur JC, Juicy Jumbo and the Big Weenie should be a comedy ska punk band. Hell fucking yeah.
That's a great name.
That's a fucking little let this man cook forever eternally. Holy shit, that's a great fucking name. That's awesome. Amandus, is this stream going to double as the Christmas stream? No. We will be doing an actual fucking Christmas stream. We're going to be doing it on December 26th. You'll be seeing a link for it within the next couple of days. The current plan is to just play. It's like our normal live streams. We're gonna play some video games. We're not gonna do anything specific. I think maybe we'll buy like a goofy party game for the event, but we'll also just play.
We should play a Kirby game.
The new Kirby game. Yeah. I mean, of course you want to play the new Kirby game.
Too.
In general, I mean, we're just gonna play like party games. We're gonna be goofy. But there will be an actual Christmas live. We should find like a Christmas game, honestly. That might be kind of funny, I think.
Christmas game, really?
That might be kind of... Why not?
Are you okay with that?
Well, what? I mean, no, but whatever.
See, that's why we should just buy the Kirby game, because it's something we like.
You can just buy the Kirby game yourself. You've been talking about it for forever.
Yeah, but...
Just buy it, whatever.
We'll see after Christmas.
Just fucking buy it. Blackwater Russ, the Grinch was right. Deal with it. He was. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. Look, the Grinch just wanted to be left alone. He was up on that hill, minding his own business, and they were playing their fucking flute-flangers and their boo-bangers or whatever the fuck their instruments are called. And I love the live-action movie because the live-action movie makes Grinch even more sympathetic because they'll go up the fucking hill, they'll go up to his front door and fucking make fun of him and talk fucking shit. And then, like, they talk about him in town as if he's, like, the boogeyman. Like, he's a fucking monster. Like, he's fucking Godzilla or Bigfoot or something, you know? And then he goes into town and he tries to get along with them because he gets invited to their big town Christmas party. And the mayor takes an unnecessary opportunity to humiliate him in front of the fucking town. And he was bullied as a fucking kid. And he was raised by two fucking women. He had two fucking moms. Let's be honest, that might have played a part in it. Fucking homophobia. The Grinch did nothing wrong. Okay, look, I'm not saying that like he should have gone down people's chimneys and fucking like stolen all their shit, but cause and effect, plain and fucking simple. All right, like cause and effect, like actions have consequences. I don't know. Maybe if you didn't bully and traumatize this man and harass him and talk about him as if he was like a fucking vampire, like he was fucking Dracula or something on top of the mountain, maybe he'd leave you alone. And I don't know, just a thought, just a fucking thought. And he even makes a point in the movie where like, all the Christmas stuff that you guys give out and you pretend to love so much, it ends up on my fucking backyard. It ends up in my backyard because you throw it the fuck out every fucking year. Like, not only are you messy and noisy, but it's all for nothing because you throw it out, and I get to clean up your mess.
Yeah, it's wasteful.
Like, it's fucking dope. Like he's awesome.
You should watch that. You know what? The Jim
We
Carrey
should.
Fire.
We should.
Did you know
Unironically,
that did you know
we
he-
should.
Did you know he almost like walked away from that movie because putting on that makeup just took so fucking long?
I believe it.
He
It's
almost
and
quit.
you know what? You know what's amazing about that fucking costume is that Jim Carrey has a very eccentric and elastic face. Like, he's capable of making all these incredible faces, and somehow through all of that thick makeup, he's still able to make those fucking faces. That's insane. Like, that's incredible. That's some of the best movie makeup ever, unironically.
Just because it was made by fucking,
Unironically.
the dudes who worked on Alien and shit.
Yeah, they got motherfuckers who worked on like Alien and like Predator to
Okay.
make the fucking costume for the Grinch. Like, it's incredible. Austin Donnelly donating $5. Congrats on the 15K. If you could turn any album into a movie, what would it be? Ooh, interesting. If I could turn any album into a movie, I don't know.
Hard.
That's interesting because that's an interesting idea. It's been done before. There's precedent for it too. The Who used to do it all the time back in the day. Maybe something like Bat Out of Hell. Like, I think that'd be really epic and silly and over the top and fun. I don't really know though.
I'll have to come back.
I think I'm going Bat Out of Hell, honestly. Like, it already has like those really great cinematic vibes. Why not? Garfield, the Grinch needed lasagna. Nature's perfect food. Agreed. You know what? Like, that, agreed, honestly. Blackwater Rush, Jim Carrey was perfect for that role. He really fucking was. He gave 110%. Like, he was fucking great. Little Fur JC, bro, Death Atlas the movie. A cattle decapitation movie would be the most insane, politically charged, environmental, and body horror shit ever. And I would watch the fuck out of that.
That'd be awesome.
It would be insane. I mean, fucking Forced Gender Reassignment is in and of itself basically a horror short film.
Yeah.
Like, all about how like taking religious bigots and like making them live out their worst fear of being what is in their minds their worst fear of being like a transgender person, and making the surgery as intentionally painful as possible.
Yeah, it's like, how would you feel if you're living your body in the wrong gender? How would you fucking feel?
Well, for
Like, you know?
for a person who is transgender and dealing with that kind of like
Yeah.
body dysphoria, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But for a pastor, for a religious bigot, for like a far right, close-minded religious transphobe bigot, like, that's a fucking nightmare. That may as well be a horror film for that. So turning that,
Like-
and by the way, this is not me putting words in Cattle Decapitation's mouth. All right, look up the fucking song. Look up the fucking video. This is not me injecting my crazy liberal politics into the fucking into the song. Like, this is something Cattle Decapitation, like, they're on record of being like, yeah, this is what the song's about. So, like, fuck you, cry about it. Mad Mike, Opeth Still Life movie directed by Robert Eggers. Dude, that'd be dope. Robert Eggers could direct a fucking rock and I'd watch it. Like, he consistently makes such good shit. Nick W saying Terrasite. You know what? There's an idea.
That's just like the flood from Halo, though.
Because Terrasite in and of itself has this concept about like these insectoid creatures kind of rising from the ashes of humanity, almost in a Planet of the Apes style fashion. So, like, yeah, that's unironically not a horrible idea, like, straight up. Blake Gunnels, sadly the video for that song is not on YouTube no more.
That's crazy.
Honestly, that's not shocking. There's an extreme amount of gore and violence in that video. That's not shocking at all. Not shocking. It'd be awesome, but, you know, not shocking. To Pimp a Butterfly, directed and written by Charlie Kaufman. Dude, a To Pimp a Butterfly movie, like, deconstructing, like, racism and, like, the systems put in place to oppress people of color. And, like, that's interesting. Like, I mean, To Pimp a Butterfly in many ways does kind of, like, it has a really interesting flow to it, like, dealing with, like, consumerism and capitalism and greed and the expectations that, like, Black people have for other Black people, and the idea, like, whether or not you're Black enough, hypocrisy within kind of like African American communities and like the hip hop scene. Like, there's a lot of that's unironically a brilliant idea. Skipping ads again. Skip ads. Fuck you, YouTube. Cry about it. Little Fur JC, Lulu the movie. Oh shit. You know what? The concept in and of itself is not a horrible idea. I wouldn't use the Lulu music for a movie. But the concept about like a fucking ballerina going fucking insane and being abused, I mean, that's basically Black Swan. So like the precedent is already there. Like why not? Like fuck it. The player says, I love how all the music videos from the sick, the dying, and the dead basically make up a whole movie saga. Do they? Huh. All right. I didn't know that. The Misfits albums, I can't because there's like a fucking emoticon thing in the way in the stream chat. Whatever. I'll read that in a moment. I feel like Good Kid, Mad City would make a better movie than T-Pab, to be honest. That'd be cool too. Why not? Fuck it. Okay, here we go. I can finally read fucking Kevin's comment. The Misfits albums, they can be like horror movies. So, fun fact, Danzig has actually directed a couple of horror movies, and they're fucking terrible. So, I don't...
watch it, so we need to watch Veronica again.
So, Veronica is the big one. Like, I remember when that came out because that was the talk of the town, and it's a fucking horrible movie.
I was like, if I ever had like a burlesque name, my name would be Veronica. I love it.
That's dope, not gonna lie. And he also had... I don't remember the name of the movie, but he has another movie, and you can only buy it on physical because he won't release it on any digital platforms, not even for rent. But it has been described. I don't know the name of it. Feel free to look it up, but it has been described as a lesbian vampire spaghetti western.
Same.
And it sounds awesome. That just sounds so fucking awesome. We could buy it on DVD.
Fuck it,
why not? Fuck it, why not?
I would own that.
Nick Bobo, I want to see a Panopticon movie franchise. That could be interesting, especially when you get to something like Kentucky, which deals with like the coal mining industry and how it has benefited but also hurt the state of Kentucky. There's an interesting idea there.
I think Petro-Draconic Apocalypse would be a really cool movie.
And there already is a Petro-Draconic Apocalypse movie. It's called Mad Max. Let's be honest here. Let's just be honest here. I love that album. Let's just be honest here. Let's just be fucking honest here. Mad Mike, Devil Daddy movie, but it's a Sin City style anthology film directed by Robert Rodriguez. Dude, that's a Sin City style anthology film directed by Robert Rodriguez. Oh my fuck. Yes. Yes. Oh my fucking God. That's an amazing idea. Holy shit. I would unironically put money in that. That's such a fucking good idea. Logan the Hooligan, shit, bro. Abigail by King Diamond is a movie. They already made that movie. It's called Disney's The Haunted Mansion. Let's just be honest here. They already made that movie. Oh, man. I will say, like, the King Diamond doing a horror movie might be a cool idea. Maybe not directing, but, like, maybe if he was a producer or, like, if they use, like, something he did as a base, like, inspiration for it. Scrumpy, did you like the Rob Zombie movies? No, Rob Zombie's a horrible director.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, I think, are both solid films. I'm not a fan of the Halloween remakes, although there is an interesting detail with how they portray Michael Myers in the first Halloween remake specifically. He's always kind of like hiding in the shadows in a lot of scenes in the movie, which I think is a really interesting touch because like it kind of creates this. I'm using this very literally, this also like Alfred Hitchcockian level of suspense and horror, where because he always had this theory about horror where the audience has information that the characters in the movie don't, and that is where fear and suspense comes from. And Michael Myers always kind of hiding in the background in the Rob Zombie Halloween movie kind of plays into that. Like that's a cool touch.
I remember when they saw
but the Monsters movie he did was fucking awful, and cheap as shit too. Like holy shit. The Lords of Salem movie he did is legit. Like that might be one of the worst movies ever made. Unironically, it's fucking terrible.
Remember when we saw him live and he played an advertisement for the movie that was coming out?
He did. He fucking did. That was funny as shit too. Like Rob Zombie is fine as a musician, but he lacks any subtlety. He's very style over substance. He also has a habit of casting his wife and his friends. And I think that prevents him from being like objective about like how a movie is supposed to work. I mean, there are directors who are the same way. James Gunn has a habit of hiring his friends and family as well, but also he knows when to put the fucking boot down, and Rob Zombie just is not capable of doing that himself. Like he's very much more about the style than the substance.
Honestly, if you work with another horror director, I think he could get something way better.
I think
someone to reel him in. Rob
Zombie would be in his best interest to work with somebody as opposed to just writing and directing a movie himself. It has been proven time and time again that if you just give him a fucking blank check and let him do what he wants, he's going to make some stupid, nonsensical garbage. Straight the fuck up. Mad Mike, there could be a metal mascot cinematic universe. Eddie, Vic Rattlehead, Snaggletooth, all getting their own standalone movies. I mean, I'm sure people would pay for that, but in my opinion, that's just kind of goofy. Robert, another musician.
It's not just Tales of the Crypt Keeper.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Leon, guys, I got to check out. It's past 11 p.m. over here, and I got to wake up early tomorrow. Unfortunately, at the Metal Meltdown. Take care, dude. Have some fun. Cheers, bud. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Have a fantastic evening. All that fun stuff.
Just a reminder, if you donate, Robert will drink.
That's correct. If you donate, Robert will drink. And also, all money donated to the Metal Meltdown during the live stream will go to the Fort York Food Bank here in Toronto, Ontario. Jonathan Marker says, what are some of your favorite post-metal bands? I don't know. Isis and Neurosis. I mean, they're the basic answers, but like they're so fucking good.
I love Neurosis.
Like a lot of like post black metal and black gaze as well, like fucking Lantlos and Death Heaven and shit like that is great. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have like favorites per se, but there's a lot of good stuff out there. You know what? Sumac's a great fucking band. They might be one of my faves. Like the amount of emotion they're able to conjure despite being an instrumental post metal band and playing things like relatively simple in a lot of ways. Like they're so fucking good. Anthony Gedrin says, "What's up, brother? Nothing much, bud. How are you? How are you?" Faustufelis says, "Still at work, unfortunately, but I'll try to log in back at home. We'll be live for another 2-3 hours or so-ish. This is not going to be a super late night stream, but we'll be here for a bit. So by all means, feel free to pop in later." To be fair, he did a Soul Calibur comment where To be fair, I did a Soul Calibur tournament where Vic Rattlehead won. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, in like Soul Calibur, you can pretty much make custom characters.
Oh, I see. Okay, is it like so? It's like with Smash Bros. With the Mii fighters, or like
a little bit more
way
complex,
more detail?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Kevin Mitchell, Fred Durst directing is something I didn't know. Yes, Fred Durst is a director from time to time. He directed a couple eHarmony commercials. He also directed Russian propaganda, which is not talked about very often. He literally went to Crimea and Ukraine to film propaganda for Russia, or at least he talked about it. He also directed a movie called The Fanatic, and I hate that movie. I think it's disgusting and incredibly offensive. It's the worst. I hate it. Anyways, player, another question for everyone. Phil Anselmo or Randy Blythe? Randy all the way. Randy's better as a vocalist and better as a human being. What are you drinking? Right now, I'm currently drinking the Smooth Sailing Light Lager from the Cowbell Brewing Company, and I've spiked it with a little bit of Wayne Gretzky's whiskey. Just a little bit. For a little extra oomph, you know what I mean? Scrumpy, do you listen to Neurosis after the Scott Kelly stuff? That's a whole different topic, I guess. It is, but you know, it's worth bringing up. Yes, no, but yes. I don't know. It's difficult to describe. I'm in no way defending anything Scott Kelly has done because he's like it's disgusting and it's awful. But also, those records have been out for a long time, and it's difficult to erase the impact and the influence of those records. Like, same thing with, like, Michael Jackson. We talked about him earlier. Like, Michael Jackson is undoubtedly, like, a horrible human being for a multitude of fucking reasons. But we can't erase the impact of Off the Wall and Thriller and Bad. Like, those albums were monumental, and, you know, like, we just can't. Same thing with Chuck Berry. And, frankly, many of your favorite rock stars, like, you know, I love Led Zeppelin, but Jimmy Page got up to some shit back in the day. I love Aerosmith, but Steven Tyler got up to some shit back in the day. You know, like fucking Gary Glitter, one of the most notorious pedophiles in the fucking world. But everyone loves that fucking song from the Joker movie. The fucking, like, I don't remember the name of it, but you know the one. Da-na-na-na. Hey!
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na. And, like, he did... I don't know.
Fucking hockeys.
Here's the thing. I would not support anything that Scott Kelly does from here onwards. I will not. I will not give my money to that man. But also, those Neurosis albums have a unique impact on like post-metal and sludge metal and progressive metal that we cannot necessarily erase. So it's a difficult scenario. And, you know, same thing with someone like Kanye West, Marilyn Manson. Like, we cannot erase with what those albums did and what those people succeeded in doing. I don't know. It's a complicated topic. it comes back to separating the art from the artist. It's up to you to decide what you're comfortable with and what you're willing to give your money to. That's the bottom line. I'm contrary to popular belief, I'm not gonna like cry because you fucking listen to Burzum or some shit, or because you listen to fucking anything that Scott Kelly does now. Like, I'm not. I might make fun of you a little bit, but I'm not gonna do it. Blake Gunnels, I stopped listening to Kanye. Dude, totally understandable. I mean, it's easy to stop listening to Kanye because his recent projects have been terrible anyways. Like, I hated the Donda. I thought the Donda albums were, despite technically being underproduced, I thought they were actually very overproduced. Like, they were messy and clumsy and weird. Same thing with Jesus is King. Like, I thought that was a disgusting record. Like, it was just stupid. It was pandering. It was bullshit. Yeah, not a fan. But, I mean, those first three albums are still fantastic. Like, straight up. And I actually do still have some Kanye vinyl. I still have Kids See Ghosts. So, you know, I don't know if I don't want to throw it out per se, but I know that I can't sell it because I won't get anything for it. I don't know. We'll see. But again, just like with Scott Kelly, whatever Kanye does now, I will not financially support it.
Album burning live stream.
Album burning live stream. See, I don't feel like that would be very successful either, just because I feel like that sends the wrong message. I don't know. It's a complicated area. Also, there wouldn't be a point in doing that live stream because I don't have enough albums to burn.
That's a good point.
It just wouldn't be necessary at all.
Buy stuff to burn. We'll get that Burzum.
Buy stuff to burn? What the fuck? That's so stupid.
Someone could donate us albums they want to burn.
That's so stupid. You know what? Yeah, if you want to donate me an album to burn, go for it. That's a good compromise. Russian Circles is great too as well. Yeah, Russian Circles is a great post-metal band. If The Ocean and Agalok counts as post-metal, then they're my favorites.
Oh,
The Ocean, yes, maybe not Agalok, but they are an excellent band regardless. Faustophiles, just wanted to thank you for some excellent tips this year. There's so much out there, it's hard to keep up. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. I'm going to finish this up. Ah!
Oh my god, it felt so good to eat.
It's so hot with the hot dog tip. It's so fucking. I gotta take the tip off. I feel okay, but it's the tip of the hot dog specifically. I'm gonna take it off for a little bit.
Just the tip.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up, you fucking goofy, stupid ass. Captain Ahab, someone destroyed a Daughters album for charity. Oh my fucking. So, fun fact, I still have You Can't Always Get What You Want from Daughters. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No, what's the beef?
Okay. Anna doesn't know this. Story time, y'all. Remember Lingua Ignota, Kristen Hayter? Are you aware of Daughters?
I've heard of them.
So Daughters they were a mathcore band back in the day, and they went into more like noise rock, kind of alt metal territory with the most recent album, You Can't Get What You Want, which was critically fucking acclaimed. Like, it got a 10 from Anthony Fantano. The year it came out, it was one of the best albums of the year, consistently across the board. And the singer was in a relationship with Kristen Hayter of Lingua Ignota fame. And he apparently abused the fuck out of her.
Oh.
So much so that her relationship with him was the primary influence for one of her records, Sinner Get Ready.
You're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yes. And I still own that album. I'm not going to lie. I still own You Can't Get What You Want. And I feel weird about that to a certain extent because I also own Sinner Get Ready. It feels weird. This is something Anthony Fantano talked about too, because he also like talked about it in a recent album where he was reflecting on Kids See Ghost and that Daughters album, giving both of them like a fucking 10. Despite, you know, those artists being like irredeemably awful now. And I don't know, it again, like, I still think that that's a very interesting album. I still think it goes into like areas of darkness and depravity that I think are really entertaining for the purposes of like us listening to like heavy music and insanity. But also, like, I would not support anything that man does going forward. And I think it's like fucking, like, it's just horrific what he did to her. So, you know, like, it's a difficult situation. I don't know. Anna, your comments and thoughts.
I feel like there's so many abusive men that just get away with shit, especially like musicians, because it's like, oh, they're a musician, they play music, and then like, but the problem is like, there's so many other women that defend them too, and it's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sick.
I want to clarify. This is not me defending Alex. I think his name is Alex. I don't remember his full name.
I don't care what his name
is. This is not me defending him like irredeemably awful. but also like I don't gain anything from burning that daughter's album. You know what I mean? Like I don't fucking gain anything. Like that doesn't help Kristen. That doesn't help anyone else he may have abused or hurt. Like so for me, I'm like I don't think I'll listen to it again. I think it's just gonna end up sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just gonna sit there. Like that's kind of it. You know? I don't know. Pylul 1995, congrats on your 15K. Thank you, Pylul. I would drink, but my glass is currently empty. I'm gonna change that in a minute.
What do you want to drink?
If you could actually just a little shot of the Wayne Gretzky whiskey or whatever's, you know what? If there's like, I think there's only a little bit left, so just go ahead and dump it all in this glass and then finish it off with that, please and thank you.
Okay.
And some ice. Thank you. I love you. Have a great day.
Yeah.
She's wonderful. She's one. Thank you. I love you too.
I like the bag out here.
Yeah, a bag of ice. Because we got to make room for all our shit in the freezer. So you make the ice cubes and you dump them into a bag, whatever.
We don't have like crap in the freezer. We have good shit.
We do have crap in the we don't have crap in the freezer. Anna's lucky because she gets to like I've got 2 liters. I'm looking at it right now. I got 2 liters of bechamel, a liter of chicken stock, a liter of veg stock left over from the Uncle Melty's Kitchen episode, bacon, homemade raviolis, ground beef, pork chops, chicken thighs. You eat well. Handmade sausages and shit too. Anna eats fucking well here. Hip Hop Junkie, what do you mean your glass is empty? We're filling it up right now. Don't worry, this will be resolved. Flynn Hale, isn't 9 Inch Nails irredeemably awful? No, quite the opposite. Trent Reznor's a no.
Why would you ever say 9 Inch Nails is awful?
I think like Trent Reznor like is a human being.
Oh.
But even then, like no. Trent Reznor did in the 90s associate himself with some weird people. Like he was a producer of like the first couple Marilyn Manson records, and they filmed music videos together.
It happens though, like
it's what are you gonna do? Like it's you don't sometimes you don't know until you know. Like you can know people. Like I can speak myself. Like there are people that I hung out with for years that turned out to be terrible fucking people, and I didn't fucking know until I knew.
And then you also just grow as a person too. You make
also that.
Like I fucking made this.
Like Trent Reznor, I don't think Trent Reznor has ever talked like strongly about like any beliefs that he has. I think he's just like, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, he's just a guy. Like, and nowadays 9 Inch Nails is like such a non-priority for him. Like he's out making music for like he made music for the fucking Ninja Turtles movie. He won an Oscar for making music for a fucking Pixar movie. Like he's a composer pretty much 24/7 now. 9 Inch Nails is basically the side project at this point.
Yeah.
Kevin Mitchell, mathcore. What is mathcore? Mathcore is kind of like if hardcore got really stupid and also nerdy, if that makes sense. It's hardcore trying to be prog metal, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
It's kind of difficult to it's because it's not. There's math rock, but math rock and mathcore kind of exist on the same like. They exist on the same plane of existence, but like it's not like we're hardcore and then like I don't know. It's not like we're metalcore and hardcore like the same but different. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's difficult to describe really. Flynn Hale, what's metallic hardcore? It's like hardcore but with like more metal guitars, quite literally. Not quite metalcore, but not quite not metalcore. This is where we play the sub-genre game. You know what I mean? Like, it just gets stupid at a certain point.
Yeah, at the point of the day, I just like alternative music. Like, I fucking love alternative music. I like fucking dark wave. I like
speaking of dark wave, like, that's something that, like, comes out of, like, synth pop and goth rock as well. Like, subgenres are helpful in describing what music sounds like, but it also makes it really confusing, which is why I find it really funny when people come after me for using the term non-metal, because like, oh, you're implying that they're all the same. Like, no, I'm not. I'm literally just trying to describe music that isn't metal in a video for people who aren't metalheads. I'm not trying to group them all together. Like, stop taking these subgenre labels so fucking seriously. Calm the fuck down. Like, shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. Eno Evers, what is power violence? After all these years, I don't fucking know. I'll be honest with you. I see power.
That's another thing. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what.
I see power violence. I feel like power violence and grindcore exist on the same spectrum.
Yeah.
Power violence is a punkier grindcore, whereas grindcore is a more metal power violence. You know what I mean? Like it's we're playing like subgenre games. Like straight the fuck up. You know, like it gets really fucking goofy and stupid at a certain point.
And like fucking like who cares, man?
Yeah, like it's like Like, I love it. It's like when people come in and be like, it's not actually post-hardcore. It's post-progressive first wave. And I'm like, shut up.
See, like,
Shut up.
I think
You're goofy. Shut up.
sometimes
Goofy ass.
sometimes it's easier, like if you're trying to get somebody into a band, just be like, hey, if you like this band, you'll probably like this. Like that's a lot easier for me. I'm like with the Saturnus album, like if you like 40 Watt Sun, you'll like this.
Yeah, I would rather do that. That's like with Baroness too. Like if somebody, like for example, if somebody asked me about Baroness, I'm like, if you like Mastodon, you're probably gonna like Baroness, straight up, you know. And even describing like when I'm talking to people who are just kind of getting into a lot of like metal, and they're like, "Hey man, what do you think of like I've only ever heard Metallica. What do you think of like Slayer or Anthrax?" And I'm like, you know what? They're a little like Anthrax is goofier and Slayer is more extreme, but like check them out because if you like Metallica, you're probably still gonna like those bands because they're, they were touring.
They're basically like a brother.
All that beer coming up to say hello. They're all brothers, literally. Like quite literally, they're the big four of American thrash metal. So yeah, cool. Player, I wonder what David Vincent is up to since he left Morbid Angel after Illa Divinum Insanus. Well, he did have like a side project, Ultimus or Voltimus, however it's pronounced.
I don't remember that.
It was.
Solid?
I have it on vinyl actually.
It was a fucking solid album.
And it's like Flo from Cryptopsy on drums and the guitars from Mayhem, and obviously David Vincent on bass and vocals. And honestly, it was pretty fucking gnarly. Like kind of like old school Morbid Angel, but with like maybe a tad, like a little bit more technicality and a little bit more of like a blackened underbelly, courtesy of members of Cryptopsy and Mayhem, obviously. It was great. I'd love to see another Ultimus album, honestly. Dreadful Minutes is spelling out correctly, like VLTIMAS. The great fucking band. By the way, Dreadful Minutes, hello. I think I don't remember if I said hello to you earlier because I see you in the chat. What up? How you doing? Kaboom.
I feel so much better after having toast and tea.
I'm so happy for you. I apologize if that sounds insincere.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm drinking and I'm streaming. I apologize.
Alright, I had 4 fucking slices.
Is that literally the last of the Wayne Gretzky whiskey?
Yeah, you said there wasn't that much, so I just poured it all in.
No, it's okay. I'm just making sure we're on the same page here. I'm fine with that. I love that shit.
That's okay because we found out we can get it anywhere.
I love how
we get the maple one.
I love how when we went to the Wayne Gretzky distillery, they were like, you can only buy this shit here. That's it. So we bought like 2 or 3 bottles of wine plus that, and we brought it home in our suitcases. And then we go to the fucking LCBO, and it's right fucking there.
Even the fucking,
took no effort to find it.
Even the cream.
Even the liqueur, the cream liqueur.
We need to get that.
Sure, you can go there and buy it now for all I fucking care. Straight up. Oh, now suddenly you can't buy it. Oh, we need it, but now that you have to buy it, I was like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking goofy ass.
If your parents were drinkers, like if they liked whiskey, I would buy them a bottle.
I wish my dad doesn't drink anymore.
Do you think your mom would like the white wine?
No, because my mom only drinks fucking Pinot Grigio.
Boxed Pinot.
Specifically, like shitty boxed Pinot Grigio. And I'm gonna try to word this carefully because my parents actually do watch the Metal Meltdown, and I love my mother. But Jesus Christ, please drink something other than Pinot Grigio. They're like,
there's so much good wine out
like
there.
they literally watched the Metal Meltdown. They found out that I shaved my head by watching the Metal Meltdown.
Your dad found out.
Like he straight up, like I shouted him out in the video. Like I was like, oh, wouldn't it be weird if like this is how my parents found out? And then he called me and he was like, yeah, that's how I fucking found out. Like they actually watched the Metal Meltdown. That's insane to me. It's so insane to me. Mindful28, Wyatt XM just did an explanation video for Emperor. That's my favorite black metal band. Understandable. That's an excellent fucking band. I wish Wyatt XM would stick to doing those kinds of videos because that's where I think that's where he shines, honestly, instead of like worrying about what other people are doing and getting up to. Blake Gunnels, what was y'all's the worst non-metal albums this year? I find 100 Gex to be thoroughly fucking annoying. I don't get it.
I feel like that's such Zoomer shit that we just don't get. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's one of those rare instances where I'm literally just too fucking old for it.
The worst non-metal is Tom McDonald.
Yes. Fuck Tom McDonald
There's
with every ounce of my being. Fuck that guy. Ugh. Douchebag. His whole fucking music is a fucking grift. Every video and every song is just reacting to the previous video and song. They told me that I'm controversial. told me that I can't say what I want. That's every fucking song, every fucking video. It's so fucking annoying. It's it's so annoying. I hate it. Fucking hate
There's
it.
also another rap artist like this I was telling you about. Remember, he's the one who made his son sing that fucking. There's only
Yeah, on
two
TikTok.
genders. Yeah,
Ugh,
the guy. I can't remember what his
off.
fucking name is, but he's such a piece of shit.
Honestly, it's so fucking shit.
It's embarrassing at your grown ass.
I'm trying to think like what else. Honestly, I thought that new Doja Cat album was fucking trash.
I did not. You know, I was
Like,
really
she-
rooting
she,
for her,
like-
and then she just fucked it up.
Like she just like that, like some of the worst fucking lyrics I've ever heard on a pop album in a long time. Like that whole thing, like, I would never let you in my VIP. We are enemies. We are foes. And I'm just like, that's so fucking childish. Like, what are you like? It's not even a bad beat, but like, Jesus Christ. Hot take, Tom McDonald is the Ronnie Radke of rap. He is. And that's very intentional because Ronnie Radke genuinely, like, he genuinely loves and looks up to Tom McDonald. He's on record as saying that, like, he takes direct inspiration from Tom McDonald on Watch the World Burn. So, like, yeah, straight up, both literally and figuratively. Player says, shout out to Ghost Sarcasm for that comment. How you doing, bud, by the way? Player says, little recommendation for everyone. Check out V by Havoc. They're a pretty good. It's a pretty good modern thrash record. Havoc in general is makes pretty solid fucking, retro thrash. It's kind of weird considering I almost said modern thrash, but it's weird calling them modern when they've been around for like 15 years now. I don't know. Thrash metal's in a weird state. Thrash metal's in a really weird state right now. Like, we need some new bands. We need some innovation. It can't just be the same old shit. I feel as if thrash metal is basically a dead genre. Like, when the best thrash metal bands are basically just doing like the same old fucking shit, it's like, whatever. It's getting weirdly dark in here. Anna, can you bring me one of those like mounted flashlights? I'm gonna stick it behind the thing and maybe that'll give us more light here.
It's dark. Oh, well, that spot. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's weirdly dark. Like,
hell?
right. I don't normally. I do normally have this issue when I'm right fucking here, but like specifically right now, it's weirdly dark. And I think it's because it's dark.
I think these lights might be dead.
We have like no fucking. We have like we're in a basement apartment, so we get like no fucking natural light. So when it's dark, we're kind of fucked.
These lights are dead. Sorry.
All right. Well, I did my best, folks. Whatever. Thralls of Metal says, hey, congratulations on the 15K, man. Way to go. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Have a great fucking day. Shout out to Thralls of Metal. We should do more collabs and shit. I know y'all invited me to a stream a while ago, but I was literally walking home from work. And then by the time I got home, you were asleep and I didn't want to wake you up. So.
Oh, you know what? You should invest in one of those little ring light.
That's not a bad idea, actually. We probably should do that, unironically.
You can get a small one.
Mad Mike, favorite modern thrash band is Enforced. That's a great, Enforced are fucking great. Like that new album is 30 minutes of the meanest fucking thrash I've heard in a long time. But I do fear if Enforced are the poster boys for thrash metal, and that says a lot about where thrash metal is because ultimately they're doing nothing new. Like, when Municipal Waste hit the scene, when Evil and Havoc hit the scene way back in the day, even though it was like, by no means mind-blowing stuff, by no means revolutionary stuff, but like it felt just different enough. And then eventually you got Revocation and Vector. You had bands that just, they felt different enough. And now it feels like we're just doing the same thing forever and ever. And genres don't survive by doing the same thing forever and ever. So I'm a little, it's a little worried. For All's the Metal, 100% down for future streams. We had a blast hanging out with you and talking about gross albums. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did most disgusting metal albums. I weirdly forgot about that for a second. That was fucking fun. Yeah, we definitely do more collabs and shit. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, definitely check out Thralls of Metal if for some reason you haven't done so already. You probably have. There's a solid chance you have, but just in case, it's fine. It's all good. Flynn Hale, my favorite thrash metal band that is modern is Trivium. You know what? I can't even hate you for that because like Trivium, like they've had like some thrashier albums that are actually solid. But even calling them like modern, like they've been around for 20 years now. This is like the bands that we consider as modern aren't modern anymore. Like we need to like move on. I don't know, YouTube. You can do YouTube keeps wanting to fucking show ads. Only at the beginning and at the end of the video. Doing it during a live stream is fucking aggravating. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Mad Mike, love me some thralls. They're like a metal double toasted. You know what? That's accurate. I feel that. I feel that. Ghost sarcasm. Disappointed that Grutectomy and or Gorepot wasn't part of the disgusting metal list. I'm not even familiar with them, so I can't really comment. I mean, for me personally, like I tried to think of like I tried to stay away from like the big names, but like I also like there's so much slam and brutal death metal that's genuinely disgusting because by design the genre has to be like that. I don't know, it's difficult. Is Motionless in White new metal or was and Code Orange is? What? Oh, I think you're asking if they're modern. In a way, no. I mean, they've been around for 15 fucking years. I mean, they're popular. I'm not going to suggest they aren't. But like I don't know. When I think about like modern metal scene, when I think about like modern metal bands, I'm thinking about bands that came up within the last 10 fucking years. You know what I mean?
Like Black Braid.
Black Braid. I'm thinking about, frankly, Ghost. I mean, Ghost, like, I mean, but even Ghost are coming up on 15 years. Yeah. Like, they're reaching that point where they're not quite an old band, but they're not necessarily modern and brand new either, you know? Favorite thrash act now is Revocation. Yeah, fuck it, Revocation. Why not?
When we saw them live for Halloween and they all dressed up as Spider-Man.
Awesome. Yeah, they had that bit where they all dressed up as Spider-Man, but they were like, "Oh, we said we would dress up as the Avengers." It's like, no, dude, it says here Spider-Man, and they were all Spider-Man.
They were ahead of their time. This was before fucking Spider-Verse.
Before the Spider-Verse movies, before No Way Home, they were ahead of their time. They you know what? They should sue. Honest to God, they should sue. Straight up, they should sue. Unbelievable.
Canonically, they're all Spider-Man now.
Canonically, they're all Spider-Man. We have 4 Spider-Man, and they're all Revocation. It's a canon event. Speaking of Graveyard Classics 4, I would see Chris Barnes do a cover of Juvenile Slow Motion. Let me demonstrate. I don't know what that song is, but sure. I mean, Chris Barnes is always awesome. Like, fuck it. I mean, he's not, but he is. You know? Like, fuck it. Mindful 28, my favorite modern thrash band is Skeleton Witch. I feel like they're more like... They've always kind of occupied, like, equal parts Black Death and thrash metal.
Yeah.
You know?
I love them, though.
They are a great band. They haven't done anything in a while either.
Yeah.
Like last time I heard from them was like 2019.
Yeah.
I feel like even less than that. I don't know, man. Blackwater Rust, Revocation predicted the Spider-Verse. Fuck yeah, man. Ghost Sarcasm. I keep on getting confused between Black Braid and Black Briar when people are talking about Black Braid. I don't even know who Black Briar are, so like I got no idea. I can't comment on that, honestly. Who do you know who that is? Who is that?
No.
I like how you're like my fucking like you're my producer just looking shit up off screen and shit. For Alls of Metal, the last Skeleton Witch was way more black metal than their earlier stuff, but they're a killer band. Yeah, I remember that too. Like Devouring Radiant Light, I think it was called. And they also had that EP, The Apothic Gloom. Like I remember that being like way more black metal. Which fine, you know.
Did you know that 3 Inches of Blood is returning to do a show in Vancouver?
That's correct.
That's fucking cool.
I think that's a great idea. 3 Inches of Blood is awesome.
Oh, I miss them so much. You know, the first time I heard 3 Inches of Blood is when I played Tony Hawk's Underground.
First time for me was Brutal Legend.
I heard Brockus Helm and 3 Inches of Blood.
Brutal Legend was wild, man. I would love to do Brutal Legend for a live stream, but the problem is because the game is filled with licensed music, I don't think we could monetize the stream. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a bit of a deal breaker because like I love making content, but also I have bills to pay, man. You think I'm gonna book a night off work and not try to make a couple of bucks? Like, come on, like whatever. But it would be fun to do. Rob Dance, modern metal is panthetic or cringe bands. Lorna Shore, mix all genres or newer wave as Kim Dragula. Dude, if you're gonna talk shit, can you at least fucking spell check your shit? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't. Like, what do you expect me to say to that? Honestly, like for real.
Honestly, like, this is the same issue people were having with new metal back in the day.
It's
like,
same thing with grunge, thrash metal. Like the older generation of rock listeners will always hate the current generation. And
I don't give a shit about Kim Dracula, but to deny that there's amazing modern metal right now is just stupid.
To be honest, I wouldn't even argue that Kim Dracula is untalented. I really wouldn't. I would argue that what they are doing on their new album is just unfocused and messy. I don't think they're like a terrible singer or songwriter. They just need to get better at making everything work. It's too overwhelming. It's too much of a clusterfuck. And like, sure, like Falling in Reverse, I like Lorna Shore. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Like, that's not a great example. But even if like, whatever, like there's still like Imperial Triumphant, who are one of my favorite metal bands right fucking now. Code Orange, warts and all, are still fucking hype as shit. Like, I don't know, man. If you think all modern metal is terrible, to me that just tells me that you don't listen to a lot of modern metal, or at the very
You gotta get
least,
off TikTok. That's what I think.
yeah, also that to a certain extent. Wheels of Mercury says, "Hi, Robert. Going to watch Necrotic Nick top 10 episodes on Thralls of Metal before coming back here. No worries, bud. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna take another shot because like no one else is fucking donating and shit. Like
I know. Why is nobody donating?
it's fine, whatever. It's fine.
It goes to charity.
It does. Once again, a reminder, ladies and gentlemen. Every time you donate, I drink, and also the money goes to charity. Just saying. Just saying. Not gonna peer pressure y'all, but just saying." Nick Bobo, what about the Dallas Cowboys? Yeah, that's another great example of a really great modern metal band. I regret not going to see Dallas Cowboys when they were
Callous Cowboys?
the Dallas Cowboys. Yes. Did I say Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Oops.
What about the Dallas Cowboys?
Oops. Uh-oh.
The whole the fucking football team.
Oops. Yeah, you don't remember when the Dallas Cowboys came through here? Whatever, man. I'm more than capable of taking an L. Whatever. I fucked up. Anyways, the Callous Cowboys, like when they came through here with Protest the Hero and Moontooth, I regret not going to that show. Straight up. I should have gone. It is what it is. Underscore 199. Fine. If no one else will, I'll do it. Hell yeah. Thank you, Underscore. Donating $1.99 to the Metal Meltdown. Cheers, bud. Which in turn will go to the Fort York Food Bank, and also it ensures that I drink more. Ah, that's delicious. I love that fucking beer. Oh, that's the what's it called again? Smooth Sailing?
Yeah.
That's the shit we bought at the LCBO.
The Christmas bundle.
Not
right?
the big one, the other one.
I need to try that fucking gingerbread beer. But,
Hell yeah. Maybe not now.
Not now, yeah.
Save it for the Christmas tree at this point, honestly.
That's a good idea.
Rob Dance, but can compare old deathcore, for example, Oceano and Lorna Shore, What You Choose. I mean, between those two bands, unironically, I'm going Lorna Shore. I think
Oceano sucks.
Oceano's boring as shit. Like the most like generic fucking breakdowns, man. I don't know. Like I don't get it. I don't know. Like Lorna Shore is way more interesting to me. Like Lorna Shore, especially the To the Hellfire EP, I still think is fantastic. Honestly. Shout out to Austin Archie from Lorna Shore, who actually came here on the Metal Meltdown after I talked mad shit about Lorna Shore for the Immortal album and the way they rolled that out with CJ McCreary. Like, and that's another thing. Lorna Shore's ability to kind of take the fucking L and kind of like move on and acknowledge that they fucked up, like that's mad props. A lot of metal bands just aren't willing to do that, straight up.
Fucking mad, Mike. I remember when the Callous Cowboys Toronto with the Lorano mix. I want to make that a band now.
The Loranto Table Meeves? That's great. That's so good. That's good. Thank you, Mike. I do that a lot when I talk about the Callous Cowboys. Like, I've done that before. Like, oh, the Dallas Cowboys are in town. And they're like, what are you talking about? We're like playing the Argonauts? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, wait, whatever. Hey, if you've watched the Metal Meltdown, then you already know there's going to be typos and fucking mistakes galore. Anna, can you do me a favor? Can you grab me a pillow from back there so I can like put it here so I can like kind of lean back? This is where I'm becoming an old man because like I need some support here. I normally put one up when I do videos here on the couch. There's normally a fucking a pillow behind me to provide a little extra support. You know? Rob Dance, Carnifex, yes. Carnifex is a great band. Oh, thank you. This is unironically brilliant. Oh, it feels so much better, unironically, because I don't have to like hunch over anymore. Thank you, Anna. I love you. Have a great day.
Oh, Thralls of Metal donated.
Thralls of Metal donating $10. Destroy your liver for the glory of Satan. Hell yeah. Cheers, bud. One more reminder, since people need it, or maybe they don't, but I'm going to assume you do, that every time you donate, I drink, and every donation is given to the Fort York Food Bank here in Toronto, which does great things for people who just, they got to buy soup and chickpeas and whatever. I'm not doing a great job of explaining myself, but they help people.
It's a food bank.
It's a food bank.
It's one of the most busiest food banks.
They are. They're the biggest in the city. We made like $1,000 last year for the Fort York Food Bank.
Nice.
Yeah. It was fun. It was good. I liked it. Jonathan Marker, all right, I have something to debate. In my country, it is normal to open the presents in the evening of the 24th, but I know a lot of countries do it the morning of 25th. What is best? I don't care. I'm the wrong guy to ask. I'll be honest with you, bud.
It kind of depends on the vibe.
It does a little bit. I will say this, in my family, there's a tradition of opening a present on Christmas Eve, and then Santa, who is very real despite quotation marks, he shows up Christmas morning, and then it's like, oh, Santa's here, and it's like, oh, Santa brought me a PlayStation or whatever the fuck, you know. For me personally, I'm an adult. I work full time. Christmas for me, I'll be blunt, it's a day off, straight up. So for me, I'd rather just do everything, get it done, and then fuck off so I can go home. Like, that's kind of how I feel right now. Like, I won't fucking drive you crazy with my thoughts on Christmas. What's this? Chompy, what the fuck is up? I didn't even think of that. Hi, Chompy. Chompy loves Christmas. Me and him disagree on that, but I will give Chompy Christmas treats because he loves Christmas. He deserves it. Do you guys want to see my Christmas tree? Come to think of it, I can move the camera just enough to show you the Christmas tree. Let me know if you want to see it, because we do actually have a Christmas tree here at Metal Meltdown HQ because fucking Anna was like, I want a Christmas tree. That's a very accurate impersonation. Jared86, finally the star is here. Underscore, yo, Chompy. Amanda's, I just saw Chompy coming on the side and got really excited. Chompy, fuck yeah. Chompy's got a new bandana too. He's got a new bandana, and it's the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's like a pride flag, but with the the Toronto Raptors fucking thing. Like, you can see it here, the basketball with like the shredded fucking claw marks and shit.
I got like peanut butter all over my fucking shirt because I'm a baby.
What are you talking about?
You're
a fucking grown adult. What the fuck?
I stopped you.
Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? You're a dumbass sometimes, you know that?
It's kind of drippy, you know?
Goofy ass bitch. Blake Gunnels, also Panopticon and Tala are great too. Hi, Chompy. I'd like Tala more and more as time goes on. Like, they're fucking great. Blackwater Rush, Chompy! Chompoy, he says. How you doing? Off topic, but thoughts on the game Mortal Kombat 1. I don't own an Xbox or a PS5 and therefore cannot play Mortal Kombat 1, but it looks so good!
Someone wants to buy us.
It looks so, yeah, if someone wants to buy us a fucking, like, an Xbox, that'd be great. So I can play fucking Mortal Kombat. That'd be fucking great. George Litwin, I'm here to smash posers. This dude, come, fuck off. Who are you? Who are you? Literally, who are you? We're just trying to party and have fun. Who the fuck are you? Rob Dance donating 30-something. Eskimo Callboy made dance simple shit as Scooter or Backstreet Boys, and I see people like them. I mean, okay, thank you for the donation. I'm wondering if maybe there's a language barrier now. If that's the case, then I apologize.
Yeah. Maybe just a little
if that's the case, I apologize for previous comments. I will, however, recommend to you that you pay more attention to modern metal because there is a lot of stuff out there.
Should we open a P.O. box like Eternal Night says?
What?
A P.O. box.
A P.O. box?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We have a couple. We have like Canada Posts close by.
We could get it sent directly to a Canada Post. Yeah.
Yeah. We can
okay.
Get,
you know what? Maybe that's not a bad idea.
Fan artwork and stuff.
Moose the Goose. Fan artwork?
Yeah.
That'd be wild. That's great. Moose the Goose. Anna has the award for biggest poopy head in the world.
Yeah,
Agreed.
sorry. Shut up.
Agreed. What up, Moose? Ha!
Shut up.
Ha ha.
You're a fucking poopy head.
You're a poopy head. We have Moose's approval that you're a poopy head. George Litwin, another sausage fest. Okay, that's the best you got? Like,
what are you talking about? Well, I mean,
my man, okay.
No, wait. It's kind of a pun. Because you're a sausage. It's a sausage fest.
You know what? Fair. I'm going to let that one slide.
Angry,
I'm going to let that slide, but also, that's the best you got? Like, fuck you a little bit.
I love sausages. Yes. Moose,
of course, Moose loves sausages. I'm not shocked by that at all. Yeah. I'm not shocked by that at all. I know Moose on a personal level. Y'all don't be weird about it. Moose is a great person. Shout out to Moose. Everyone say hello, Moose, in the comments and in the chat. We gotta find a way to hang out with Moose before they go back to school. Also,
I know.
even if it's just here playing games and shit.
I'm excited for Moose to graduate and move into the city.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Moose, we're gonna hang out soon. Oh shit! You know what? You know what? Moose. You want to fucking come on down and fucking join us for the Christmas stream on the 26th?
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm game. You did it with us last year. Why not? Fuck it. She was too fucking out of it. So you were my co-host. I don't know. Let me know. It'll be a cool way of hanging out and also like doing shit and stuff. Moose the Goose, thick, juicy sausages with like a fucking salivating emoji. Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Moose is morning posting 24/7.
Absolutely. Holy shit. Icy Stormy, hi Moose. Player says, hello Moose. Bartaz says, hello Moose. Dennis King says, hello Moose. Flynn Hale says, I'm hungry. That's great. Moose the Goose says, I'm down. All right. There we go. We may or may not have locked down a special guest for our fucking Christmas live stream party, whatever the shit.
Hopefully I won't be fucked up this time.
Hopefully you won't be fucked up that time. You might still be a little fucked up. We'll see. It's okay though. I guess now we really need to find a party game because now we'll have people.
Yeah. We can get a party game.
Persons.
There's lots of games for parties.
There are, to be fair.
Isn't there Party Animals? There's a game called Party Animals.
I don't know. I very honestly do not pay attention to fucking like.
Overcooked.
You know what? That might be fun. Overcooked might be fun. It might open some traumatic memories for Moose and I, but it might be fun.
Actually, it might be a lot of fun having an extra person to play with.
It'll be like the fucking bear, like that episode of The Bear where everything just gets rung in all at the same time and it's a clusterfuck, unironically. So fucking good. George Litwin, when are you going to review all of the Nickelback albums? I know that's your favorite band. Oh wait, maybe it's Five Finger Death Punch. First off, I literally did a video saying Five Finger Death Punch is one of my least favorite bands. So like, what are you talking about?
I think he's joking. I think he's being silly.
Of course he's being silly, but he's not even being good silly.
Oh, good silly.
And he literally entered the chat being like, I'm here to smash posers.
Oh yeah, true.
Keep that in mind. I don't know. You want to smash this poser, you can come do it in person. I don't give a shit. Straight up. I hang out with members of Cannibal Corpse and Death Clock and Cattle Decapitation, and you don't. Eat my fucking dick and balls. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. We had fucking Blothar from Gwar on here. I mean, like, fuck off. I don't give a shit. Player says, rightfully disagree. Take Me Back to Eden was probably my favorite metal album of the year. I feel like I need context here. Mindful28 says, I find both the extreme hype and extreme hate towards Sleep Token to be equally as annoying. They're too boring of a band. Sleep Token's an interesting band. I still think This Place Will Become Your Tomb, I still think is a terrible record. I still fucking think it's stupid. But their most recent album, I think, is a step up. I will say that. Like, people saying that that's the worst album of the year, like, for me, it's like, you need to listen to more music, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate the idea. I'm sorry, Chami. I'm going to put you here for a second. I don't hate, in theory, what Sleep Token is doing. I hate the execution. I don't even hate it, per se. I just think it's dumb.
Like, their new masks are so evil-looking. Meanwhile, they don't sound that way.
I mean, whatever. Ghost in the same fucking way. Like, whatever.
But at least Ghost is a lot more self-aware about that kind of stuff.
Okay, fair. And that's kind of the big difference, is that, like, Sleep Token take themselves a bit too seriously, whereas Ghost are willing to embrace the cheese and the kind of like goofiness of it all. Whereas Sleep Token, again, they just take themselves too fucking seriously. I don't hate what they're doing. It's like Deftones meets modern day Bring Me the Horizon with like some hip hop and pop elements. I don't hate it. I don't. I think it's a cool idea, but the execution is just off. Like, there were elements of the new album that I really did thoroughly fucking enjoy. But like, I mean, everyone talks about the funk breakdown in The Summoning because that was viral on TikTok. But here's the thing. That funk section, though individually a decent funk song, the way that it's integrated into the song itself, it's so awkward and disjointed. Like, it's not very natural. It's not very organic. Like, it pops up almost out of nowhere. It feels like I'm just pressing random on my fucking Spotify playlist, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't hate Sleep Token. I don't know. Like, I might be in the minority there because a lot of people in the worst albums video were like, Sleep Token. If you think Sleep Token is the worst album of the year, then like Jesus, you had a pretty good year in my opinion. Straight up.
By far our worst said Dungeon Wolf Cinematic Universe.
Finally! Real fucking metal, real cinema. I can't with Dungeon Wolf anymore. I just can't. They're getting annoying. It was fun for a hot minute, but like Dungeon Wolf, if they are trolling, then they're clearly too high on their own supply. And if they're not trolling, if they're very serious, then Jesus Christ, they're a delusional group of fucking assholes. Like I can't with them. I just can't. And I know they're watching. I know it. They are so fucking chronically online. I guarantee you they're fucking watching this video. I fucking guarantee it. And if that's the case, hi. I don't know. Like I got nothing to say to you, honestly. Like you guys called me a fucking coward because I didn't respond to your fucking email. I reviewed your album. I gave you what you wanted, and you had a fucking temper tantrum like a little fucking goo gaga baby. Like go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. If you are serious, then go fuck yourself. If you're trolls, then also go fuck yourself. Because like people keep saying like, oh, they're obviously a satire band, but like look at Steel Panther. With Steel Panther, the joke is obvious. It's a bad joke, but we know what the joke is regardless. With Steel Panther, they're making fun of like the 80s glam metal, hair metal scene and bands like Def Leppard and Bon Jovi and Motley Crue and Poison and Rat. It's not good, in my opinion. It's a bad joke, but at least there's a joke. I understand what the setup for the joke is, and I understand what the punchline is. Dungeon Wolf, no. Like, for all intents, and they continue. When you ask Steel Panther if they're a comedy band, if they're a parody, if they're an homage, they'll say yes. If you ask Dungeon Wolf, they will go, no, we're 110% serious, and we want to wipe out all the posers and all the fucking woke people and shit. Like, they're very serious. They continue to insist that they are serious. And I have to take them at face value because I don't have the evidence to show that they're otherwise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight up, I don't. I have theories and I have ideas and there's like, you know, like, I don't know, man. It's a weird scenario. The point is Dungeon Wolf continue to claim that they're very serious. Therefore, I will take them seriously. George Litwin, who cares about Sleep Token? Big poser. Okay, like, first off, hundreds of thousands of people care about Sleep Token. What the fuck even, like, I don't know. You're a goofy motherfucker. You're just goofy. Fuck off. Paradox Rift, have Dungeon Wolf responded to your White Elf review? Yes, they have. And they responded by pretending to be offended because apparently I misinterpreted the lyrics to the song Eat My Ass, which they insist is a song about how Joe Biden has ruined America so fucking hard that the people of Florida want to eat a donkey, an ass.
That's so silly.
That is such a goofy, stupid premise for a fucking song. That is insane. That is fucking insane. And like, even with the White Elf, the title track, they continue to insist that's a song of real working class struggles. It's a song about a fucking fantasy creature. It's a song about fucking Legolas. Shut the fuck up, you goofy ass motherfucker. You stupid, goofy fucking idiots. And they had the audacity to come in here and be like, Robert, will you please fucking apologize? My mom watched your review and now she thinks that we're a mean, nasty band. If you're trolls, then Jesus Christ, you are high off your fucking supply. Like, calm the fuck down. And if you're serious, go to therapy. It is not my job to make sure your mom is comfortable. Not my fucking job. If you watch the Metal Meltdown and you don't like what I have to say, that's your problem, not mine. Cry about it. Fuck off. Seriously, for real. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking give a shit. Period.
Yeah.
That's your problem. Like, your problem.
There's ways, I don't know. It's just so fucking stupid.
There's so much shit happening in the world that is so offensive and so gross, and you want to get mad at me because I fucking didn't like the song called Eat My Ass? Eat my fucking ass, unironically. Fucking fuck you. Ah. That's how you know the whiskey's hitting a little bit.
Yeah.
Rob Dance came in here fucking a little bit mad, and now they laughing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rob Dance. It's all good, you know? Metal God, Robert, I really liked your every Paradise Lost albums review. The Plague Within is my favorite album of the band. So fun fact, I never paid a bunch of attention to Paradise Lost before putting that video together. Listening to their discography, I realized they're one of the most consistent fucking bands out there and one of the most ambitious. Like everything from like classic goth metal and doom metal to like old school goth rock and post punk, new wave, dark wave, alternative rock, death doom. Like they're so fucking cool. More bands could really learn a lesson from Paradise Lost. Anna, Paradise Lost in theory seems like a band that would be up your alley. So I want to ask, what do you think of them?
I haven't listened to much of them.
So I think you need to change that.
Okay.
I would specifically recommend In Draconian Times because it's where they're really leaning into their gothic influences, and it's still like primarily a metal album. Also, early records like Shades of God and Gothic, which are like death doom with like orchestral elements and like feminine like vocals, like oh, like it's very operatic, but it's still like very dark and evil. You know what I mean? That's kind of weird to me that she wouldn't know who fucking like.
I've heard of them, but like I never paid much attention to
That's
them.
so because they seem like a band that would be totally up your alley, straight up. I can just feel it in my gut.
Okay.
Like it would be like if you came to me and you were like, I don't like Paradise Lost, I'd be like, where's the real Anna?
Really?
Straight up.
Okay.
Like it just seems totally up your alley.
Okay.
Straight up. It just does. Check out the albums I mentioned, also The Plague Within. Rob Dance, what's your opinion about new single from Bruce Dickinson? It's fine. It's whatever. I don't even give a shit. I don't know. I think Bruce Dickinson's voice is starting to fail him. He's lost a little bit of his vocal range, which it happens. People get old. Things change. I understand that. But that's also why you adapt. Like Rod Stewart, way back in the day, he had surgery and it fucked up his voice. So he switched things up. He went from doing like classic rock and blues rock to doing ballads and R&B and like soft rock. Same thing with Julie Andrews. So I think at a certain point you need to recognize that you're just not capable of making that same music anymore. That's kind of where I feel Bruce Dickinson is. If Iron Maiden for that matter just did a straight up hard rock album, I think it'd be a lot better for them. Like honestly. But also if you stray from the formula, you might risk losing those fans. So it's odd. I don't know. It's a difficult scenario to be in when you're a legacy band. Player, time to scare Robert. Nostalgia critics the wall. Ah, spooky. Fucking hell. Still one of the worst albums ever. Fucking hate that album. Hate that whole special. I might.
That single-handedly ended his career.
Well, no, it didn't, because he's still popular.
What the fuck? After all the allegations and everything?
So even after all the allegations with that guy with the glasses.com. Sorry, I'm getting the hiccups. So after all the allegations with the head of that guy with the glasses.com and Channel Awesome, despite the backlash towards Nostalgia Critics The Wall, he remains relatively popular. But now I think he's shifted gears a little bit. Like he's leaned more towards like a centrist right kind of position. And
it's weird.
Like he's like totally like failed to acknowledge that shit. Whatever. Dennis King, the good thing I like about the Metal Meltdown, that he's truthful and honest, and you have a fair point on every metal album that you've reviewed with insofar. Thank you, bud. The Metal God, Robert, are you a fan of My Dying Bride? I am, but I probably need to listen to more of their stuff, honestly.
They're a cool band.
Wolflust97 donating $2 to the Metal Meltdown. Drink up, he says. Or they, or she. I don't actually know. Cheers! I am drinking up. Captain Ahab, he gets like 300 to 400K viewers per episode. I mean, I'd be happy with those numbers.
Yeah.
Straight up. I'd be happy with those numbers. I'd love that. I'd fucking love that. Straight up. Whatever, man. Yeah. Like, I mean, for those of you who don't know, Channel Awesome, it's not Doug Walker per se. For all we know, just to be clear, Doug Walker, all things considered, seems like a pretty safe guy. But the owner and the CEO of Channel Awesome was accused of being sexually abusive and he was accused of sexual harassment. And there were certain business practices that were like frowned upon. And Doug Walker's silence in all of that is concerning and troubling, I would say. But to be clear, if we're looking at his actions specifically, he seems like a safe guy. The bigger issue for me with Doug Walker is his content just got more and more fucking mid.
Yeah.
Like, it just straight up.
Like, this kind of whole era of, like, the AVGN and the fucking all this stuff, and, like, it's just not funny anymore.
Yeah, like, honestly. Mindful28, I used to watch The Nostalgia Critic back in 2011, but moved on from that since his content got worse. AVGN still holds up to this day. There are so many people that are just making better content, like, honestly. Like, there's if I really want a giant like fucking analysis, if I want, I don't watch a lot of movie content per se because I just don't watch a lot of movies anymore. Like, that's partially because I'm just busy. But if I want to hear someone's thoughts on a movie, I'm going to like Ralph the Movie Maker. I'm going to Double Toasted. Like, I'm not going to Nostalgia Critic straight up. I don't know. I watch a lot of when I'm here at work, like playing video games or editing content, I'll put on like some weird political
No, Your Movie Sucks is not better than the AVGN. Your Movie Sucks is a terrible fucking person who's potentially a zoophile, by the way.
Damn, Anna just popping right in.
Yeah, no, Your Movie Sucks is a fucking terrible creator.
I don't like Your Movie Sucks because I think he's just a snob.
He's like a zoophile.
Like, he's the mother. I'll never forget like an episode of Sardonicast where Ralph and I Hate Everything, they were talking about Into the Spider-Verse. And Your Movie Sucks was just like, I thought the cinematography was okay. I thought, and even they were like, dude, like, can you not acknowledge like the unique animation style, like the fact that like they brought so much life to superhero movies and shit. Like, Your Movie Sucks is just, he's just such a fucking snob. Like,
he's an asshole.
I don't know. I don't like him.
A fucking zoophile, so I don't fucking care. Anyways, someone left a really nice comment for you. Eric,
what is it?
Eric Generic said, "This channel has rekindled my love of metal. Love your reviews. Do you have any favorite books you'd recommend?"
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
I know, that's cute.
I love that. Thank you, bud. I'm going to drink to that. Cheers, bud. Do I have any favorite books I'd recommend?
The Slash one.
The Slash autobiography?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking real books. No disrespect.
It's a fire book.
Huh?
It's a fucking interesting book. It's wild.
So one of my favorite books is The Curious Case of the Dog in the Nighttime. It's a book told from the perspective of an autistic kid, and his parents are going through a divorce. And I think it's really fascinating. I love that book. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. I can't remember the exact title. Also, I mean, Lord of the Rings, I guess. Like, but that, like, Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is like an all-time favorite book.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We don't talk about books a lot. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good...
I do also have a lot of cookbooks here as well, like on the shelf, which obviously you guys see here, mainly cookbooks and comic books, but even so. Robert, have you reviewed every Mastodon album in the show? Yes, I have, in an older video with Quest for Metal. By the way, I just remembered, I asked you guys if you wanted to see our Christmas tree, and I didn't fucking like do anything. I'm gonna fucking like.
The last day.
That's our Christmas tree. You're kind of in the frame. Heads up, Anna.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do about that. That's our Christmas tree. And I'm gonna just carefully insert that. Boom. Done. Got it.
Last Day Breathing said Metal Meltdown is welcome to the cookout.
Hell yeah. I'm game. No raisins in the potato salad, I promise. Metal God, Robert, are you gonna grow your hair long again? Honestly, I'm considering shaving my head again. I'm considering shaving my head again. I kind of like that look.
It's kind of a punk look.
You know what? And this is I've told Anna this. Shortly after I shaved my head, Moose and I went to go see. We did a double feature of Barbie and Oppenheimer, and we got suited up for the occasion. I felt so fucking hot and sexy, straight the fuck up. I felt awesome, and I had people staring at me, going like the sunglasses thing was like, ooh. And I'm like, this is awesome. This is awesome. I know it's different for some people, but for me, as a person who has spent their life primarily as a fat autistic nerd, that was awesome. I love it. So I might shave my head again, unironically. Mindful28, what's your opinion on Quentin Tarantino? Are you a fan of his movies? I like Quentin Tarantino. I think he has a slightly suspicious tendency to always want to say the N-word. Like, straight up, like, but like, I mean, Django Unchained is an awesome fucking movie. I love Kill Bill. I love Pulp Fiction. I didn't hate Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If Moose is still here in the chat, I'm sure they will tell you about how much they hate that movie. I didn't hate it personally. But yeah, I don't know. Eric Generic, thanks for the book recommendation. You're very welcome. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. I remember reading that in middle school. I always loved that book.
Aww.
It's a good book.
I don't know. Everything I read now is just nonfiction. Like, I just read so much nonfiction.
I mean, I have some comic books and shit, but they're all older comic books, and like, I have some cookbooks, obviously, all from Canadian chefs.
I read like political books. Like, I just read nonfiction.
Yeah, like when I'm here at home editing videos or playing video games like Splatoon or Rocket League or whatever the fuck, I'm usually listening to like Pod Save America or some more news, like political commentary and podcasts and comedy and shit. Like, there we go. Speaking of the devil, Moose the Goose absolutely despised that movie. I fucking knew it. It's like this. It's like the bat signal for them. Yeah. It just popped right off. Jared86, and he has a weird foot fetish. Yes, he absolutely fucking does. He absolutely fucking does. Icy Stormy, that's a nice Christmas tree. It looks wonderful. Yeah, we got this at Canadian Tire.
Yeah.
We got like all kinds of like food ornaments. Like we got a Prosecco bottle, we got some ramen, pancakes, a bunch of little candies and shit. It's a nice Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas tree. It's a Christmas tree. The Metal God, Robert, thoughts on Sepultura calling it quits? It would be nice if Max Cavalera would come back, even if just for one concert. I've said this already during this stream. Max and Sepultura have already made it clear where they stand on this. Both parties don't want anything to do with each other. As far as Sepultura retiring is concerned, I think it's a great ballsy move. They've been around for 40 fucking years. The reality is you can't work forever. You can't. You just fucking can't. And props to them for going out on a high note, going out on their terms. I think a lot of bands could learn a lesson from them. Blake Gunnels, a food-themed Christmas tree. Yeah, we got little pickles and little donuts. We got pineapples, hot dogs, pizza.
The sushi. There's like a.
There's a beer mug as well. I almost picked up that margarita fucking ornament that we saw at the Blue Banana the other day.
The fucking one that was the pack of beer.
The six-pack. Yeah. We do have a couple beer mugs.
I know, but the six-pack was so cute.
It was pretty cute, honestly.
Next year, you know what we should do? Go to Blue Banana early, like in November,
and
grab some stuff because they have good stuff there.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we went to Canadian Tire when we did, because I knew it would fucking increase in price otherwise.
Wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah, just like whatever. Fuck it. Mindful28, are you a fan of the Derek Green era of Sepultura? I think the Machine Messiah and Quadra were good. Yeah, I think they're fantastic. I think Derek Green is an insanely talented vocalist. And, I mean, like, I'm not a fan of every album that he's done with Sepultura, but the stuff that hits, it fucking hits. Like, Quadra was a great record. Machine Messiah was a great record. Mediator was a great record. Dante was a great record. Alex was pretty good. Like, there's more good. There's an equal amount of good and bad. People focusing only on the bad, like, fuck off. Like, go to hell. I don't give a shit. Oh, excuse me. Excellent Chow's Transit. Who likes pickles? Me, in brackets. I also like pickles. We went to Pickle Fest.
I know. Pickle Fest was fun.
Pickle Fest was very fun.
Next year, I would.
It was fun. We bought, like, the best kimchi I've ever had. Like, actual kimchi, not grocery store shit, where it was, like, properly fermented. And, like, in our fridge, like, I'm a chef, so in my fridge, I have my own pickles. I don't buy pickles, because fuck that. I have pickled cabbage and, like, all kinds of shit. We love pickling stuff.
I'm going to go back to Pickle Fest next year.
Yeah, we had pickled beets and peppers for a while, too.
Did you see that someone got married at the Henderson Brewing thing?
That was cute!
God, that would have been such a cute
It'd be fun. Aw, we want
to
get remarried at Henderson Brewing? Fucking, I'm game.
I don't know, have like a party there. I don't fucking know.
Get divorced and then get remarried at Henderson Brewing.
That was so cute though. I like that. Oh well.
Big question, would your parents approve or disapprove? Because in theory they could now be there, but also not in theory, it's at a brewery.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't approve. it would further their ideas that you're just like a drunkard.
Whatever. It's hard to argue that. It's hard to argue against that when I'm sitting here fucking drinking in a hot dog costume. I can't even argue, like, straight up. Mindful28, what's your opinion on Seether? I have no opinion. I've listened to almost no Seether, like, straight up.
I don't give a shit about them. They always remind me of like butt rock.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like butt rock vibes.
My favorite Sepultura album is Arise. What was yours? Mine is also Arise. Like that. It's one of my favorite albums in general. Like all-time favorite thrash death metal record. All-time favorite metal record. Like I love that fucking record. What about you, Anna? What's your favorite Sepultura record?
I'm a Roots simp, okay?
Roots?
Yeah.
No shame in that.
I fucking love
It's a good
Roots.
record. It's an album. It's a good like fucking Rata Mahata with like the Brazilian fucking
That's a
indigenous choir
spicy album,
and the
okay?
and like the hand percussion and shit and all the flutes. Like that's awesome. It's a great record. Carno Production says, "Do you agree that Quagmire is overpowered?" Like what? Quagmire from Family Guy?
I don't
Who? What the fuck are you talking about? Am I? Is this another instance where I'm just an old man? Am I old?
People,
Fucking hell.
Blake said people said that Roots is the album. Sepultura became sellouts, but I disagree.
Fuck those people saying that.
They just did something different, and
you know what it is? They weren't
ballsy.
even trying to like play into the new metal scene. They were literally trying to. They were taking inspiration from Brazilian indigenous music and trying to blend that with what they were doing on Chaos AD. Like calling that album was like that's such a stupid fucking comment. Unironically, such a stupid fucking comment.
Honestly, I wouldn't even consider it a new metal album. Like
they don't.
Yeah, like I wouldn't.
They don't. It's sonically similar to stuff that was coming out at the time from Korn and Deftones. That's fair to say. But like, I don't know, like, I don't know, whatever. Amandus, Robert, you're 10 plus years younger than me. Don't say you're old. Yeah, but I'm old also at the same time. I know I'm not old. I feel like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the moment that you like say that you're old and you stop doing new things, that's the moment you're old.
Exactly.
Like look at Lemmy Kilmister. He was partying and drinking until he was like in his fucking late 70s.
Yeah,
I would not consider him an old man, straight up. Like he's so fucking badass. I don't know. That being said, I'm getting older by the day and I'm starting to feel it lately.
Speak for yourself. I'm fucked up.
I mean, you've always been a little fucked up. That ain't that's not an age issue, that's a skill issue. Excellent Chow's Transit. Roots isn't really new metal, more groove metal and very tribal. Groove metal and new metal kind of exist on the same fucking like, you know, like this. They're cousins. You know, they're not related, but they're cousins. Like they exist together quite nicely. I'd consider that era of Sepultura more groove metal than anything. I mean, fuck it. If I'm in the minority here, then so be it. I'm gonna stick the tip of the hot dog back on now. I'm a hot dog, full and through again.
Hot dog.
Anna, what would your number one hot dog toppings? What is it?
I love relish.
Relish.
Mustard.
Ketchup.
Yeah, that's it. Like I don't really like anything spicy on it.
Fair enough. So a good hot dog with like a spicy Dijon mustard aioli, caramelized onions, a little bit of lettuce like in the bun just for extra crunch, like some sliced up iceberg or something like that. And fuck it, hot sauce.
Or I would say also
hot sauce. Just fuck it up.
I would say a chili dog is also one of my favorites.
I do like chili dogs.
Dog in so long. We need to have chili dogs. They're so fucking good.
Get some good quality hot dogs and some good quality sausages, I guess, and just make chili dogs.
With some cheddar cheese too.
Fuck it, why not? Whatever. Blackwater Rust, the hot dog flavored water is back, bro. I'm this close. I'm gonna ban your ass. Get fucked. How dare you make a Limp Bizkit reference in my presence? Scrumpy, just returned from the bottle store. It's 30 degrees Celsius here. Now I'm hot and sweaty. Bro, where the fuck do you live right now? What the fuck?
Probably on the opposite end. Like fucking opposite end of the fucking world right now.
I mean, like 30. Yeah, I mean, I to be fair, I guess it's possible. DP, that show god, is hot dog a sandwich? Ooh.
No, it's a hot dog.
But then what do we find what a hot dog is?
It's a hot dog.
But okay, no, don't do that. What is a hot dog?
It's a type of sausage.
So a sausage on a bun is a hot dog.
No, there's a sausage on a bun because it's a sausage.
Okay, but this is what I'm getting at. If a hot dog on a bun is a type of sausage, then by extension, a sausage, like a lamb sausage, tomato basil sausage, whatever, you go to the market, you buy a sausage. By extension, that sausage on a bun is also a hot dog by your logic.
No.
Yes.
No, because that's not what it's called. I don't care. Because listen, hot dogs have less Okay, the thing about hot dogs is they aren't as spice and flavorful as a sausage.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but is a hot dog not at its core a sausage?
It's a type of sausage, sure.
So then is a sausage on a bun not a hot dog?
No, it's a fucking
Okay, so then meat, bread, vegetable, is it not a sandwich?
No.
So then what is it?
It's a hot dog, not a fucking bun.
No!
Yeah.
No! A hot dog is a sandwich. Cry about it. I'm a chef. Go fuck yourself.
It has a different name.
No, it doesn't. You can give it a different name and it can still be the thing that it is. You know? Straight up.
Shut up.
You can give it a different name. I don't give a fuck. Go sarcasm. Robert, as a fellow Canadian, is Ontario's weather the same as Alberta's currently?
No.
Maybe in northern Ontario. Keep in mind, we're in the most southern point of Ontario. Like right now, we haven't had snow we haven't had snow yet. Like straight up.
Just a little bit here and there.
Like, I mean, not really. Like, let's straight up. And Blackwater Russ gets banned for his love of Fred Durst. Yes, unironically, fuck you. I mean, I love you, thank you, but fuck you also, unironically. Far Beyond Metal, I want to drink some sour apple Jack Daniels with you so bad. Sour apple Jack Daniels? What even is that?
Sounds awesome.
I'm not against it, but what is that?
Strumpy said he's east coast of New Zealand. So, because they're like on the opposite
Summer's revving up already. Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough. Man, we got motherfuckers from New Zealand here? What the fuck? Metal Meltdown is international. Jesus Christ. Even if a hot dog is a sandwich or not, it's still good with spicy mustard. Finally, something we can agree on.
Also, they're good. I like hot dogs.
Go sarcasm. Our Alberta Bear has any snow at the moment. It's also like 2+ degrees. Okay. Fair.
Really? Okay. Well, because like where my sister is, she lives in Alberta now. It's kind of snowy there. I don't know.
Oh, we might be in Alberta next year.
In July.
If all goes well.
Yeah.
We'll go for the fucking we'll go to the Calgary Stampede and fucking go say hi to your sister and shit like that.
That'll be fun. You wouldn't have to pay for a hotel, so.
Also true. We almost went to Florida too.
Yeah.
We almost went to Florida.
Almost. Yeah.
Speaking of which, you should get your passport updated. Even if we don't go to Florida, you should get it updated. Oh, all that beer coming up to say hello. Jesus Christ. Go sarcasm might just be an Edmonton type thing, though. I mean, yeah, depending on where you are, the weather's going to be very different. The Metal God, it's 28 degrees here in South Carolina. I mean, that tracks. That fucking tracks. Caleb Cottrell, I'm going to go to the convenience store a few blocks from you. See you in 7 minutes. Keep that wiener clean while I'm out. I'm going to keep this wiener dirty. I don't know how to keep a wiener clean. Am I right? Am I right?
Silly.
Fucking bitches left and right.
Walking up
including my wife, who I love very much.
Dirty weenie, baby.
The Metal Meltdown deserves way more than 15K subscribers. I mean, I don't disagree, but I'm very happy with what I have. It's all good. I'm just happy to be here and to do this and to make the kind of content that I want to make and to hang out with y'all and have fun. Like, it's okay, no worries. But, I mean, if you got, I wouldn't object to having more than 15K. I'd love that.
I know.
Heath Beal says, congratulations on 15K. I've enjoyed all the reviews. Thank you very much, bud. Cheers. I don't have a drink anymore.
Okay, what do you want to drink then?
I don't know. We finished the whiskey, didn't we?
Yeah.
Want
another beer?
No, I don't know if I want another beer. You know what? Can you actually pour me a glass of the Wayne Gretzky wine?
You want the big fancy glass?
Can you reach it?
Yeah.
I'm not being clever. I'm being serious.
No,
Can you?
sorry.
Okay, there you go. There you go. I don't know. I'm not trying. Like, there's stuff that she just can't reach because she's smaller. I'm not trying to be mean. No, she just is.
I know. Just fucking with you. Here, give me that cup. Let me get that out of the way.
Excellent Chow's Transit. Name the worst Limp Bizkit track. All of them.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm silly.
Behind Blue Eyes. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Ugh, yeah. Dad Vibes comes to mind because I hate how they fucking pretend to be like a fucking self-aware band. Like, I just, fuck off.
I think this is a good amount.
What the fuck? No, more.
You want more?
More!
Don't drink the whole bottle. I want
More! Thank you.
two.
Please. You can have some too.
I don't want to
All right,
drink
fine.
now.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, fine. Fine.
Smells-
Thank you.
Smells
I
so
love
good.
you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Player, God Hates Us All is underrated. I mean, I think that's a good album, honestly. Bloodlines is one of my favorite Slayer tracks, honestly. Like, it's got a really good hook to it. Like, that's a good fucking, it's a good record. I like it. I can't disagree with that. Excellent Challenge Transit and Red Light, Green Light with Snoop Dogg. What? Did Limp Bizkit do a cut with Snoop Dogg? I can't remember. I don't know. Wolflust97, $5 says bottoms up with a little red wine emoji too. Cheers, Wolflust. What are we drinking, Anna?
It's the Gretzky wine that's aged in the whiskey barrel.
Wow, that's correct. Also, it's excellent. Wayne
Yeah.
Gretzky's Distillery. Pay us. I've been drinking your shit all evening. You should be paying us. Ghost Sarcasm. Will Lorna Shore be the new Slayer in the future? I mean, there's only one Slayer. But it is worth noting that Lorna Shore is an incredibly popular band, and they're rising quickly in popularity. Like, they did a summer tour with Mastodon and Gojira. Like, it is not unfair at all to say that they're a big fucking band. And Mastodon and Gojira have toured together. Look, here's a fun fact. Mastodon and Gojira have toured together in the past. And here in Toronto, they played a place that used to be called the Sound Academy. Now it's called Rebel. I saw them at the Sound Academy with Kavelertech opening, and no issues. They announced a tour with Lorna Shore, and now suddenly tickets sell out so quickly that they play the Budweiser stage, which is one of the bigger venues here in Toronto. Like that's where AC/DC would play, or like a big name pop band or something like that. So there you go. No discredit to Mastodon and Gojira, who have absolutely increased in popularity, but also, you know, George Litwin, 15,000 subscribers, but only 40 people watching this posers. Man, why are you here? Unironically, why are you here, George? Are you literally just here to talk shit? You talk a mad amount. I can hear you simmering something up. Let me.
Simmering.
I can feel it. George, you think you're so fucking great. You think you're so fucking clever. You're a real true metalhead. Like, fuck you. Like, we're just trying to have fun. You're coming in here being a real fucking party pooper, being a real piece of shit, being a fucking bitch. I bet 50,000 fucking dollars you wouldn't say any of this to my fucking face because you're a fucking coward and you have the fucking the fucking benefit of anonymity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the benefit of people not actually knowing you. So shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. You're a stupid fucking asshole. If you want to party, then stick around. But if you're not going to party, go fuck yourself. Unironically.
Maybe he's the fucking music of destruction.
Music, yeah, that would not surprise me because Music of Destruction. Okay, Music of Destruction has been copying the fuck out of me.
I can't wait for him to do more.
George Litwin, all I did was call you a poser. You mad, bro? Bro, all you read your fucking comments. Scroll back up. You've been talking shit this whole fucking time. All I did was call you a poser. No, you fucking didn't. That is a blatant lie. Scroll the fuck up, you fucking dumbass. Scroll the fuck up. If you're gonna lie, can you at least tell a good lie? You're a fucking idiot. Get out of here. You're a fucking idiot. I hang out with members of Cannibal Corpse and Cattle Decapitation and Death Clock, and you don't. Fuck you. Cry about it. Fuck yourself. Eat shit. Die. Nick W says bye, George. Well, we're like, oh, fuck you. What did I say? Are you mad? Lol, bra bra. And now he's doing the bra bra shit that fucking like Justin Horval does.
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Since Justin Horval doesn't want to have fun, boom, you're gone. Cry about it. Get mad. I decide what happens on my channel, not you. You want to sit there and be a fucking party pooper? Too bad. Get out of here. Eat my fucking dick and balls. $50,000 says you would not have the guts to say this to my fucking face. I'm unironically willing to bet that amount. And I have no issue betting that amount because motherfuckers always come in here talking fucking shit and won't fucking do anything to back it up.
Imagine wasting your like Sunday afternoon.
Like, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. All I did was call you a poser. No, you didn't. Scroll up. It's not even a good lie. It's not even a good lie. If you're gonna lie, at least do a good lie, unironically. So bye. Bye. Have fun being a party pooping dumbass.
That's right.
Mindful 28. Fear, Emptiness, Despair is an underrated Napalm Death album. I'm the alcohol's starting to hit, and I'm starting to blank on what specifically that album is. Not gonna lie.
Oh no, you have a case of Anna Brain.
I do have a case of Anna Brain. I think that's the album that has Twist the Night. It Twist the Knife. I hope so. I can't even type properly now. What the fuck? Fear, Emptiness, Despair. George probably worked for Dungeon Wolf. Good for him if that's the case. Oh, okay. I know this album now. This was this Twist the Knife. Yeah, Twist the Knife. There we go. Fuck yeah. All right, cool. I do know the album we're talking about now. Robert, when is the Christmas live stream? The Christmas live stream is on December 26th. We have not figured out when exactly we'll stream. Moose might also be there.
Yeah.
When do we want to stream? Do we want to do it later in the afternoon or earlier in the day? Do we want to? Because like I don't know. What do we want to do? We haven't actually talked about this. We probably should because I'm probably gonna have to fucking start promoting it soon.
Will I have the day off?
Probably. If you don't, I'm streaming anyway.
Can we do it in the afternoon then? Because I don't know if I have the day off.
So what time are you thinking?
Like 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
Yeah, I'll be done at 5:30, but I'll still come by.
Okay, let's say 5 o'clock for now. Let's say 5 o'clock for now. It's all good. Let's say 5 o'clock for now. Why do people like Justin Horval is beyond me. I don't get it either. Like I think Justin Horval is a fucking idiot.
Who the fuck is that idiot again?
You don't know who Justin Horval is?
Refresh my mind.
So Justin Horval is the guy behind Hell's Headbangers.
Oh, that motherfucker.
And he's a fucking weird, crazy, conservative douchebag.
That sucks because I used to like that.
He's a muscle-bound jock who, like, I don't even understand half of his terminology, unironically. The Metal God, 5 p.m. Eastern. Yes, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I should say specifically. I don't know.
I used to like that store. That sucks. Oh, well, I don't order online anymore anyway.
I mean, he's just like a total fucking homophobe and a loser. The funny thing is, he doesn't have a massive following, but everyone who follows him tunes in constantly, which is kind of awesome. Like, for him, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's the dream, straight up, unironically. Is Justin Horval cosplaying as a gatekeeper, or is he for real? No, he's a gatekeeper. He's for real. And the problem is, because he's a prolific figure, because he's associated with Hell's Headbangers, he's able to get all these interviews and all these promos and all these resources that someone, like, he doesn't have a massive fan base, but the fans that he has loves his shit. They tune in all the fucking time, which, I'm not gonna lie, is the dream. It is.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, I'm like, it's insane. I don't know. Whatever. I follow and I try to drop in whenever I can. I mean, I follow the Mental Meltdown. Hey, that's all good. No worries. And look, I recognize that, like, I try to cover a lot of stuff and I upload pretty often and it's difficult to keep up with, which is why I'm just like, I don't care if, so long as one person tunes in, that's good enough for me. Like, I just want to fucking, like, make cool content and talk to cool people and talk about cool music. Excellent Chow's Transit. I don't like the new Green Day single. Me neither. Fucking, like, Green Day fucking sucks so hard now. It's unreal.
I know.
Like, they've become, like, the most fucking Gen X fucking boomer band. It's unfucking real. Like, it's so fucking sad. Like, ever since, like, they have not been able, they have tried so hard to recreate something as big as American Idiot that it's just ruined them. It's just destroyed them. Player, comedy, rock, and metal shouldn't exist. Change my mind. I kind of want to agree with you because the majority of comedy metal is so bad. There's so much comedy, rock, and metal that is so poorly put together, and like it's just like not very well like Brian Posehn, for instance. It's all dick jokes, and I hate fucking I hate new music because I'm a fucking boomer. Like, it's so fucking lame. But like, also, like, I don't know, I think if Guar's funny.
Yeah.
Guar's fucking funny as shit. Like, it's
Clock?
Death Clock's funny as shit. Like, Metalocalypse. Like, I don't know. It really depends.
Yeah, because it's most of the time it's absolute fucking garbage. But I don't know.
Captain Ahab, who's the worst of these? Justin Horville, MOD, Scale It Back, Blake Andrell, or Razor Fist? I'm going to say MOD. They're all awful, but I'm going to say MOD because he actively advocates for violence against trans people and queer people.
Nightmare Blunt Rotation.
In general, yes. They're all fucking awful. No argument there.
I can't wait for Music of Destruction to make our cooking content though.
Yeah, motherfucker put up a stir fry video. Oh, it's so good.
Not the Great
Oh.
Mountain sauce.
Oh, it was so good. Dude, fucking Music of Destruction was talking shit about people making TikTok videos and YouTube shorts, and then suddenly I start putting up a bunch, and then he starts putting up a bunch. I make a fucking Uncle Melty's Kitchen video, and suddenly he's got a video about how to make the best stir fry ever. Music of Destruction is a fucking loser, man. Like, oh my fucking god. Dick riding like a mother, like riding my fucking coattails. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. If Music of Destruction is unironically watching, I challenge you to a cook-off. For real. We will, in a neutral location, I'll fucking pay for you to fly out. For real. Unironically, I'll set you up in a fucking hotel. Unironically. Because you know, and I know, that you did that video because I did an Uncle Melty's Kitchen video. You know it. I know it. Don't bullshit. That's my challenge. Uncle Melty's Kitchen MOD cook-off. Bring it the fuck on. The Metal God. Robert, can you collab with Thralls of Metal again? I'm game. Thralls of Metal was here earlier, and we're game. It's just a matter of figuring it out. I lost the comment, but someone mentioned collaborating with a Black Metal Werewolf and Killbot and Gorgor Attack as well, and I'm game. I'm so fucking game. I'm game to collaborate with anyone so long as the potential for good conversation is there. Like even with somebody like YXM or Finn McKenzie, whom I disagree with vehemently, if there's an opportunity for good conversation, not good content, good conversation, I'm game, because that's what we want to do. We want to talk about cool music and we want to hang out and have fun, like that's the bottom line for me, at least. I don't know. I'm game. Excellent Chow's Transit. Do you know Vandergraaf Generator? I'm not familiar with that. I don't know who that is. Rob Dance donating another 15, whatever that is, asking for top 5 rap hip hop albums of the year. Well, first off, cheers. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you for donating once again. I recognize that now. Maybe I was mean to you in the beginning. You're a cool guy, Rob. We might disagree on some things, but you seem like a cool guy because you're donating to the channel, which means you're donating to charity. Have a great night. All right, top 5 rap hip hop albums of the year. Scaring the Hose from Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia. Duh. I love how you got these guys who are known for very dark, introspective, experimental hip hop, collaborating and making like the most playful, the most erratic fucking hip hop with like all these weird samples and beats. It's so cool. The new Armand Hammer's record, Joey Valence as well. I'm blanking on the name of the album off the top of my head, but he made this like really old school hip hop fucking record. If you're familiar with Punk Tactics, that's the guy. That's the fucking guy, Joey Valence. Fuck, who else? I don't know.
Pink Friday too.
No.
Shut up.
Look, it's a fine album, but Nicki Minaj is better at crafting singles than she is at creating albums.
You're not a Barbs. You don't get it.
So be it. I don't, like, whatever. Weak insult. I don't give a shit.
You're not a Barb.
It's nothing against her. I enjoy her material. I think that she's more of a singles person than an albums person. Like,
have a good night, Metal God. He's going.
Who's going?
The Metal God.
The Metal God? All right, I'm out later, Robert. I'm out later, Robert and Anna. Have a good night. Hope you have a fantastic evening, bud. Thank you for tuning in. Blake Gunnels, Aesop Rock. Yeah, I like Aesop Rock. Garbology is a great record. The Malibu Ken record he did was fucking great too. Like, Aesop Rock's fucking fantastic. Anna, what was your favorite hip hop album of the year?
Oh, I have not listened to too much hip hop.
You could have just said Scaring the Hose.
I still have to like really listen to that album.
We listened to it together. We partied to it.
I wasn't really paying attention to
Ah! Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay.
But also go listen to it. Rob Dance, Tom McDonald, NF. I'm not a fan. I think Tom McDonald is a grifter. NF, I just don't really care for his style. I think whatever. I don't know. NF, I think, is substantially more harmless than fucking Tom McDonald. All memes aside, like he seems like a guy who means well, whereas Tom McDonald is just a grifter, like constantly reacting to reactions to reacting. Like I don't care much for his content. It's all like I'm a fucking conservative and I'm white and my life sucks. Like fucking like you have the platform to do something so much better, and this is what you're choosing to do. Like you're like fuck off, honestly. I don't know. Player says, okay, I'm out as well. Can't wait to come to the Christmas stream. Until then, bye bye. Thank you for tuning in, player. I'm gonna take a shot in y'all's honor. Ghost Sarcasm, NF, and Ludicious are the only rappers I like. I mean, hey, like if you're into that, more power to you. Like I'm not gonna lie about what I like and don't like, but I'm also not gonna give you shit. Like I don't give a shit. Whatever you listen to, like that's your thing. Like more power to you. It's all good. DP, the show God, do you like Def Rapper Necro? I'm not familiar with who that is. I don't know who that is. I can't even look to Anna to ask who that is because she's not. Yeah, she's. I don't know who that is. Honest to God. Captain Ahab, Tom McDonald tried to take down a video mocking him.
What a fucking cringe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He's all about freedom of speech until someone fucking like criticizes him, which is also what I don't. I would have more respect for Tom McDonald if he was actually serious about the things that he says, like straight up. It's all this like American conservatism, Republican propaganda, but he's a fucking Canadian from fucking Vancouver. Like he's so disingenuous, it's unfucking real, like unbelievable. I don't know. Thoughts on Martial Law, the British metal band from the 1980s? I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know who that is, so I can't comment. Blake Gunnels, Ronnie Radke did the same thing too. Yes, he did, and he's not exactly subtle about it either.
He's a pathetic little weasel of a man.
Ronnie Radke is on record as being like Ronald Radke. He's on record as being like, I love Tom McDonald and NF, and I take direct inspiration from them. He's on record as saying
Ronald, that. You do that.
So yeah. Blackwater Rust, Tom McDonald and Ronnie Radke seems like a collab waiting to happen. Oh, it's inevitable. It's fucking inevitable.
Jerk each other off, honestly.
Hell yeah. Tom McDonald is the Canadian Kid Rock. You know what? That's accurate. That's unironically accurate. That's very accurate. They're both fucking great. Like Kid Rock likes to project this image of being like a blue collar, white trash fucking guy. He's a hillbilly and he just likes hip hop and he's down to earth and whatever. But he grew up in a wealthy family on a horse farm in Romeo, Michigan. Not Detroit, Romeo, an upper class fucking small town with a lot of money and a lot of influence. He can go fuck himself. Kid Rock is so fucking fake. It's unfucking real. It's unfucking real. Like this is what like, look, I would have more respect for Kid Rock and Tom McDonald and these types if they were just fucking honest about who they are and where they're from. Straight the fuck up. I don't fucking care if you disagree with me because it has no impact on my fucking life. But like, just fucking be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking care, contrary to popular belief. I don't fucking care. Waterdive 122 Productions, have you ever thought about reviewing every Rush album one day? Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be cool. And
that would be fun.
Drink fresh beer.
The problem is they have like a bajillion albums. Yeah. Like that was the problem I had with the Paradise Lost album video where they had like 17 fucking albums and I was recording. The video is like 30 minutes long, but I was recording for like 3 hours and I was editing for like 2. Like there's only so much you can do at a certain point. Like that's also why I don't want to do a reviewing every Enslaved album video because they have so many fucking records. Like it's so difficult at a certain point. Funny that Kid Rock is now being canceled from the far right for stopping his Bud Light boycott, to be honest, lol. Yeah, that boycott was so disingenuous from the beginning because all his restaurants were stocked with Bud Light. He was caught drinking Bud Light. There are pictures of him partying with drag queens and queer people back in the day.
Yeah.
That whole boycott was so disingenuous to begin with. This is where I'm like, I would have more respect for Kid Rock if he was just fucking honest about who he is and where he comes from. everything about his image and like we gotta stop the woke and cancel culture. It's so fucking fake. It's a grift. It's not real. It's period. It's not. Most of the time, it's not real. Tucker Carlson is rich as fuck. Like he has money. He's not the voice of the blue collar worker. All these people are so fucking fake. It's unfucking real. It's like that.
I know.
I gotta pee.
Okay.
Would you mind, Anna? Would you mind taking over for a half a minute?
I don't want to sit in front of the camera. I'm all goopy.
Move a little closer and fucking talk to them. You don't have to be on camera. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh man, the wine and whiskey.
Robert's gonna go pee-pee now.
I'm gonna go pee-pee.
I'm all goopy and dirty. I need to take a shower. I'm all goofy. Robert is literally wearing a hot dog costume. Okay, but I'm all fucking, I'm all goopy. Like Goopy. I'm goopy. Yeah, I don't think I can out-goof Robert, to be honest. I'm all goopy and dirty because I'm like not feeling well, so I don't really care about my appearance. I have like peanut butter on my shirt, like a baby. Pee faster! I'll make it pee faster.
I'm in the pee-pee room.
The pee-pee room? Go pee faster. He's almost done. He almost did his pee-pee. Big boy pee-pee.
Big boy. That's right.
I think I might take a shower.
Hot dog.
Yeah, that's right. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog party. Hot dog dance.
Hot dog.
Hot dog time.
Juicy Jumbo and the beefy wieners or whatever the fuck it was before. What up? Can you imagine going to like a punk metal show and some guy walks on with a fucking hot dog?
We should do that. We can dress up if you want. I have a pizza suit.
Great idea. You can put on your pizza suit right now.
So, I'm gonna take a shower first because I feel really gross.
Your hand is showing up on camera.
Hi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Have a seat. Take Chompy.
Sure.
Chompy's right there. I'm gonna shower.
That's right. I put Chompy to the side. I'm gonna reintroduce him.
Yeah, you have Chompy.
I gotta I gotta adjust the hot dog costume because otherwise it furls up on me. What up, y'all? What's up? I was gone for like a minute. What'd I miss?
You smell like wine.
Moose to Goose, I don't think you can out-goof Robert. Thank you, Moose. Thank you. We're gonna out-goof the fuck out of Anna on that Christmas stream too. Excellent Chow's transit. Pee faster. Jesus, oh fuck you. Like what the fuck? What the shit? What the fuck?
Isn't in frame, right?
Not that I'm aware of. Why do you ask?
Okay, I'm speaking sure because I'm gonna fucking shower.
Ooh,
I think we're good.
maybe throw a bathrobe in there to be safe.
Yeah, let's get changed in here.
Yeah, just to be safe. Okay, cool. All right. Ha! What's up, everybody? Favorite Anathema album? For me, it's Weather Systems. I love that fucking record. Excellent Chow's Christmas. Excellent Chow's Transit. Christmas hot dog. Fucking hell. I'm just drinking in general now. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fucking great. Nice to see Moose still here. What up, bud? How you doing? How you fucking doing? My favorite Anathema album is Silent Enigma. That's a great fucking record. Understandable. Scrumpy, that's a nice guitar on the back. Can you play us a tune? No, I'm not gonna. Because I used to play guitar in high school and college, but honestly, I can't play shit now. It's one of those things you have to keep up, otherwise you're done. I used to play trumpet and piano too. I don't know. But life happens and shit, whatever. It's whatever. Fucking whatever. Guru Bashi says, "Who do you really hope releases a new record? Yes, next year." Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to see a new Worm record, because they've been talking about it for so long. I'd like to see a new Intronaut record because they've also been talking about it for so long. It's just, I don't know. In general, I'm just kind of like, I'm just looking forward to stuff, like whatever. Whatever. Ghost Sarcasm, any vinyl record collections? Yes, actually. We do vinyl. Oh, excuse me. We do vinyl updates every few months or so. In fact, we're probably going to record one like tomorrow for release on Wednesday. I got tons of records here. I actually sold a bunch pretty recently because I had like too many, like straight up. So, like whatever. There's just so many fucking. Excellent Chow's Transit. Here's your reminder to stay hydrated. Agreed. This counts, right? This counts, right? Oh, so good. I love that fucking wine. Guru Bashi. Oh no, new Rotting Christ would be lovely. It'd be fine. Like, I don't, whatever. Like, whatever. I don't give a shit. I mean, no disrespect to Rotting Christ, but like, their music just kind of like, it's whatever. Excellent Chow's Transit. Our driving instructor wouldn't approve. Well, I don't drive, so whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't know. That's the fun fact. Robert does not have a driver's license. Here in the city of Toronto, there's just no need for it. Like transit and fucking like, I mean, even where I live, like I can walk to everything I need, and like I don't know. I just never saw the need for it, even when I was living in Mississauga, like straight up in the old location. There might be a day when eventually I have to, but like it's not now. Funny, I can't fucking read that comment because there's like a emoticon in the way. Funny, I think I got a CD haul coming in soon enough. All right, shit, hell yeah. Water Dive 122 Productions. Who is your favorite band from the Peaceville Trio? Probably Paradise Lost. Wolflux 97. Do you know how to drive? To be blunt, no, I don't. I never got my license. I have no interest in getting my license. Like I don't need it. I don't want it. And like, I mean, the world. Let's just be honest here. The world is expensive nowadays, and I cannot afford to have both an apartment and a car. So I chose to have an apartment. Like I'm not. That's just the bottom line. Like I don't need a car where I live here in Toronto. Like straight up. Like I mean, like I don't need it. So no, I don't. I don't drive. I don't have a license. Like whatever. I don't. That's no disrespect to people who do drive and do have a license, but I don't need it and I don't want it. Blackwater Rust, everything is so expensive. Yeah, man, like it's a weird world we live in now, and it's like it's not even as simple as pointing to politicians and being like, "Oh, you raised inflation," contrary to popular belief. Like, like there's like it's these CEOs and executives who are so fucking greedy, and like the aftermath of COVID and shit being like supply and demand shit. Like, there's a lot of factors. It's not as simple. I wish it were. It's not. Do you live near the subway? Yes. Without telling you where I live, yes, I live near a subway station. Hot take: if you live in a city and never plan on going outside of the city boundaries, you don't need a driver's license. I mean, yeah, that's the bottom line. Like, and like everyone I know, like if I want to go outside the city, we'll make a day of it. Like, there are people I know who do drive, and like all of my friends, like Moose, who's here in the stream, Victoria, who might be, I don't know, she's tuned into a couple of streams here and there. But the point is, everyone I know who drives is usually game to go along with whatever I want to do. Like a couple of weeks ago, we wanted to go. Anna and Victoria wanted to go to St. Jacobs, so it was like, fuck it, we'll go to St. Jacobs. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, whatever, like, and it's not a big deal. As far as stuff here in the city is concerned, I can take the subway, I can take the streetcar, or I can walk there. Like, I can walk to a lot of places that I love within 30 minutes or so. Like, it's fine, whatever. It's fine. Scrumpy, I know what you're saying, Rob. I started playing drums after a break of 10 years. It's really tiring. I think you're talking about music. You are talking about music. Yeah, like I used to play jazz trumpet. I used to play in jazz bands and shit. I used to play guitar. I used to sing a lot more in like punk bands and metal bands, and now I don't because like I work full time. Like it's whatever. True or false? Dream Theater better than Limp Bizkit? I would agree with that. Dream Theater, true. Dream Theater is better than Limp Bizkit. I would unironically agree with that. Um, I don't know. I'm not a fan of either band, but like gun to my head, that's who I'm picking. Straight the fuck up. Amandus, I have a license and live in a city. I've gotten used to city traffic after a while, but I still hate driving during rush hour. It's fucking nuts, man. Like rush hour here in Toronto is fucking crazy sometimes because we have like two fucking highways. Like it's stupid. Driving down Yonge Street, especially like in the downtown core, is always a nightmare. I always hate it when like if I get a fucking Uber and they go down Yonge Street, I'm like, fuck you. Like I hate you. Ironically. Amandus, I feel like one of the only Dream Theater fans on this channel. Like, I mean, hey, more power to you. If you love Dream Theater, like I don't like again, contrary to popular belief, I don't fucking care what music you listen to. If you love Dream Theater, go for it. For me, like their music is just so fucking pretentious. Like I like everyone in Dream Theater is a substantially talented human being, but the music they make collectively, I don't think is very good. Straight up. Excellent Chow's Transit. I love them. Underscore. I like Dream Theater. All right, so Amanda, you're not the only one. Like solidarity, Dream Theater solidarity. I will say I am interested in hearing new Dream Theater now that Mike Portnoy is a member of Dream Theater once again, because I feel like he's gonna give them the kick in the ass they like want to fucking like. He's gonna give them the kick in the ass they need. Review the band Grave sometime. Like their discography, I don't really see the point. A lot of their albums are kind of the same. I'm not saying that to be a dick or anything, but like I don't know. I feel like I would run out of stuff to say pretty quickly. You know what I mean? Like it just I don't know. I like Grave. Don't get me wrong. Like Mindful 28. I haven't listened to Dream Theater in a long time, but they were a band I owned at least 4 albums from then. Paradox Riff says, "Do you like Between the Buried and Me?" Yes, I do. Between the Buried and Me is an excellent fucking band. Colors is one of the best prog metal albums ever fucking made. Everything else they've done is fucking excellent as well. They're fantastic live, supremely talented dudes. Like all the side projects are fucking great. Amandus, what is everyone's favorite Dream Theater album? Mine is The Astonishing. Oh, whoa! Whoa, even Dream Theater fans don't like that. Whoa! Oh, I'm going to sit back for this one. I'm not going to comment at all. Holy shit. Paradox Rift. Colors is top 5 albums of all time for me. Understandable. It's an excellent fucking record. Understandable. DP, the show God. You a fan of the band Anata? Sucks they broke up. I'm not familiar with them, so I can't comment. Straight up. Nick Bobo, how about a collab with Metal Trenches reviewing every Dark Tranquility album? I'm game. I mean, Metal Trenches and I have collaborated quite a few times, so I'm game. Like, whatever, it's fine. I think if I were to do a reviewing every album style video with Metal Trenches, though, it would be like a new metal, all metal band or like a metalcore band because that's kind of their fucking like thing. You know what I mean? Like maybe you know what? Maybe if I did like a reviewing every Rage Against the Machine album, because I know they have strong. I know that Metal Trenches has strong opinions on Rage Against the Machines, Rage Against the Machine. So like I just smacked my fucking wine glass. What the fuck? This might be the last drink. Whatever. Once again, a reminder that I drink every time you donate, and every donation goes to the Fort York Food Bank. Blah blah blah. It's okay if you don't donate today. I'm just letting you know because I like being nice to people, contrary to popular belief. It's all good. I feel so fucking good right now. Excellent Chow's Transit. It's like a Disney Tale ripoff. Like, yeah, kind of a little bit. I think if I do have a favorite Dream Theater record, I'm tempted to say Metropolis Part 2, Images and Words, maybe. I don't know. Guru Bashi, I rate Rage Against the Machine's politics, but could never get into them because of the vocals. I rate their politics. Do you mean hate? I'm just trying to make sure we're on the same page here. Blake Gunnels, do you think metal music needs more saxophone, banjo, cowboy, pedal steel guitar, and accordion? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Like, whatever. Like, whatever. Why not? Fuck it. I don't know. Metal is boring if it's just two guitars and drums and shit. Like, don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to fucking go into weird territory. Amandus, I'm pretty left leaning, but I still don't particularly agree with their political positions, particularly their support of the EZLN. Wolf Flush 97's donating $2. Drink Beach, lol. Wolf Flush 97 is a real fucking you real as fuck. You've been donating all this fucking time. That's fucking awesome. Love you, bud. Ah. Ah! Wine is so good, it's unreal. This will be my last glass for sure. Scrumpy says, I really don't like Rage Against the Machine. I can see their appeal, but the screechy guitar solos put me off. I love Rage Against the Machine. Like, I love them. I think their music is very, like, timeless and urgent because it's not even so much of it like, oh, it's leftist metal or whatever. Like, their music is all about, like, tackling, like, social struggles and societal struggles, tackling, like, capitalism and income inequality and dealing with like censorship in the media, like real censorship, not just cancel culture bullshit. Fuck off. And Tom Morello, I think, is a very innovative guitarist. Zach De La Roca is an amazing lyricist and frontman. Like, I love that. I love Rage Against the Machine. Blackwater Rust, Battle of Los Angeles is a masterpiece in my opinion. I would agree. Honestly, I would. Like, I fucking love that album. I think it's aged so fucking well. If we're counting like rap metal as like rap hip hop, then it is one of my favorite rap albums of all time. Like, it's so fucking good. So fucking good. Ha! System of a Down have lyrics that talk about politics too. Oh my god, yeah. Their lyrics are all about the in like the war, like the industrial military complex and like war and the Armenian genocide. System of a Down is a fascinating band for that reason because they're coming from such a like rare, unique perspective. Like, it's so interesting. I love their stuff. You know what? I kind of want to do a review of reviewing every System of a Down style video. I might want to do that with a special guest. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. If Rocked by chance is in the chat again, like they were with the previous stream, fucking let me know. We'll fucking do a reviewing of a System of a Down video. Like, I think that'd be really fucking cool. Excellent Chow's Transit. They only have like 5 albums, which is why I'm like I would want to do a collab because like at least then I can get more input. Mad Mike says I don't like Rage Against the Machine because they've gotten too political. I miss when they kept. That's how I know Mad Mike is fuck. I know Mike well enough to know that motherfucker joking. It is funny to be. It's funny to see specifically like like I'm not trying to fucking oh whatever, fuck it. It's funny to see conservatives and Republicans co-opt like the message of Rage Against the Machine because Rage Against the Machine is such an explicitly leftist socialist band. Like, it's unfucking real. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. James Lowry donating $5 says, "Cheers, man." Hey yo, what the fuck is up? $5. I am only going to drink now if there's a donation. Period. That's it. So if y'all want me to be more fucked up, you gotta donate. Cry about it. Ah! Excellent Chow's Transit. What's the worst lyric of all time? What is the worst lyric of all time? That's a good question. Fuck. Fucking in the fucking like in the fucking soundtrack for the new Spider-Verse movie. What's the name of the fucking song? I'm gonna look up the name of the song just to make sure that I'm talking about the song that I need to be talking about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make sure. Okay. Scrumpy, Rob, must be time for snacks. I mean, eventually I'll eat. I've got a big pot of like lentil and jerk chicken soup for that. So I'll be good. Don't worry. Like, that's it. I'm an adult. I'm okay. I'm in the comfort of my own home too. So it's like, whatever. Annihilate. That's the name of the song. So Lil Wayne in the song says, I'm Spider-Man. I'm about to go Peter Parker, and it's so fucking stupid. It's one of the worst lyrics of the year. Like, easily. Fucking easily. The entirety of Ironic from Alanis Morissette as well, because a lot of the stuff she talks about in that song is not at all ironic. I mean, it is, but it's like, it's so fucking stupid. It's so, like, base level stupid bullshit.
I am all clean now.
You're all clean now. Good job. Good job! Ah! What up?
Yeah.
You got your big fucking hoodie on.
Yeah, because it's my favorite now.
It's your favorite now. That's right. DP the show god knees. Guns N' Roses worst lyric ever. I love that. I love it. I can't lie. I love that.
I was talking about the fucking.
Ow!
I'm talking about
great.
fucking the cover of What was I talking about? The cover that they did of Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Yeah, so it's like knock knock knocking on heaven's door. Wow, wow. Yeah. It's so good. I love it. It cracks me the fuck up too, honestly. Blake Gunnels, the worst lyrics are the ones that include hateful slurs. My man spitting facts there. Fuck yeah.
That's true.
Excellent Chow's Transit. Who's Lil Wayne? What? What? Ain't no way you're saying that. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's crazy. Scrumpy, that new Guns N' Roses song, The General, is the worst song I've heard. Would you like to squeeze in? You're in frame anyway right now.
Okay.
So you can either own it or not.
Okay.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
Hi, silly.
Oh, you're all drunk and
I'm
silly.
a little fucked up. It's okay, though. Fuck it. Join us. That new Guns N' Roses song, The General, is the worst song I've heard in a long time. I agree. It's fucking terrible. Moose the Goose. Okay, you the king, Burger King. Yes, that's a horrible fucking... Stupid-ass fucking lyrics. Stupid-ass fucking bullshit. Kanye West is also, like, explicitly taking influence from NSBM, which is so fucking weird. Like, unbelievable.
Fucking weirdo. Someone's pumped, like, black metal beams into his head. Or
It's
some
so
shit.
like the artwork is straight up from like a guy that like Adolf Hitler idolized, and also the fucking text on the album is like straight up Burzum.
Like a Burzum album.
Straight up, it's fucking unreal. It's unbelievable. Blackwater Rust. Actually, I take it back. Worst lyrics goes to NSBM band ever. My mistake. To any NSBM ever. Yeah, understandable. Excellent Chow's Transit, which Guns N' Roses song? Like, we're talking about Knocking on Heaven's Door, where he's like, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Like, he's like so fucking, like, it's so exaggerated. It's so stupid. It's funny as shit. Excellent Chow's Transit. Ye is so terrible now. Like, honestly, like everything beyond those first 3 albums is super hit and miss. I like 80s and Heartbreak. I appreciate My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's not a perfect album. Anthony Fantana was spitting facts. I didn't like The Life of Pablo. I hated Jesus is King and Donda. Kids See Ghosts was great. Underscore, can we get a Chris Barnes impersonation? Sure. What song should I do for Chris Barnes? Or should I just do the standard Chris Barnes shtick?
Just do the standard thing.
I'm going to have like front. This is literally how he sings across the album. He just does this for like 40 minutes. That's it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I did in that video back in the day. Whatever.
I have Rock Lobster by the B-52 stuck in my head.
That's a good song to
That's a
have
jam.
stuck in your head.
I know, right?
That's a good song.
I know, it's silly. Aw.
Like I can turn my whole head and it's like I'm still in the hot dog.
That's right.
I can just do this and not see
I
anything.
know, you're just a little hot dog.
I'm a hot dog.
You're a hot dog. You're a little fucked up, aren't you?
Mad Mike says E. Blackwater Russ says E. Underscore says E. Caleb Cottrell says E. Captain Ahab says E. Blake Gunnell says E. Scrumby, best music video ever. Feels Like Summer from Childish Gambino comes to mind. I love that video. On that same note, This Is America. Forced gender reassignment, cattle decapitation. Thriller, Michael Jackson. It's such a generic pick, but like it's so good. What about you? Favorite music
I haven't
videos?
watched a music video in so long.
Okay,
I
but
don't
of the
know.
ones you've watched, where is it?
I don't fucking know. Like I don't know. It's been so fucking long.
I like
since I've seen a
Call Me
music
by Your
video.
Name from Lil Nas X too.
Okay, that is a fire.
Fire video.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was like going down a stripper pole into hell and then fucking like grinding on the devil's ass. Like that's so good. Awesome. Mad Mike, most Rammstein videos are bangers, sometimes literally. Yeah, Rammstein consistently has some good videos. Okay Go as well. Remember when they would like set up all these elaborate fucking like things, like all this shit for an Okay Go video?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a thing. They exist. Cheating, but best music video is Pink Floyd's The Wall. That's a movie. You are cheating. That doesn't count. Short films I'll accept, but full-length motion pictures not so much. Excellent Chow's Transit. Rammstein videos are disturbing, kinda. They can be. I mean, they had a video literally on fucking Pornhub because like it was too graphic, too explicit for a normal fucking music video platform. Like it was fucking crazy. I don't know. What's your favorite music video of all time? Do it. Answer the question.
I'm thinking like you said no like feature length movies, but I'm thinking about like the whole Daft Punk fucking what was the Random Access Memories that they did like the whole fucking like that whole album has like a whole movie basically. Like One More Time, that album
was
that,
not
like,
from
that
that.
song.
Was not from that.
Okay,
was
what's
not
the
from that
album then? Because it's I can't remember what.
Random Access Memories had like Get Lucky and shit like
Okay,
that. It was their funk album.
Yeah. No, but what was the album that had One More Time?
I don't know.
Okay, but whatever. In that
I don't
album,
fucking know. I'll be honest. I don't fucking know.
in that album, they actually
Captain
had,
Ahab says it was Discovery.
Okay, yeah. So in that album, they have like a whole like story and like thing going down.
Got the whole Metal Meltdown crew here. Fucking Chompy, Anna,
Yeah.
Uncle Melty.
And a hot dog.
What is this? Some kind of crossover episode?
Yeah.
What is this? Some kind of crossover episode?
That's right. Yeah. You like anything?
Silly Billy. Nick Bobo. I personally love the video for Killswitch Engage Save Me. Oh, I'm trying to. They had a song. I don't remember if it's the same song, but there was a music video where it was like from like the self-titled album, I think, and it was like, I will be with you always. I'm butchering that song, but the music video was fucking great because like it was like two brothers like and their like weird relationship like rebonding, and like it was a good video. It was just two brothers and their relationship. It was a good video. It was a really good video. I'm fucking it up so hard right now. Moose the Goose. The album was called Discovery, by the way. Anna says Moose the Goose.
Thank you, Moose.
Thank you, Moose. Thank you, Moose.
Oh,
what
yeah,
up,
Tula
bud?
also does have some pretty fucking crazy music videos.
Prison sex. Yeah.
Your lips are a little bit steamed from the wine.
Are they actually?
Just a little bit.
That's funny. That's awesome. I own that. Ah. Oh yeah, that song name is Always. Yeah, Always. Cool. So that's the Killswitch Engage one I'm thinking of. Cool. Also, the fucking like bedazzled fingernails from like Macedon. Like that was a great video. That was a great fucking video. There's like all these like glow in the dark fucking figures and shit. That was awesome. Korn's Freak on a Leash, still an awesome video in my books. I don't remember that video, to be honest. I don't remember it. I don't know.
Me either.
I don't remember it. That song is great. That song is fucking awesome. It's dope as shit. I'm gonna put this down so I don't fucking like.
Yeah.
He's Chompy. He's a little buddy. He's a little guy. Anna, what was your least favorite album of the year? Because you did a best album video, but not a least favorite album video.
That's fucking hard. Because I wasn't really paying attention to like the worst, you know. I was kind of disappointed with that new Catatonia album.
Really?
Yeah.
Because last I spoke to you, you liked it.
I don't know. listening to it again, I'm like, I don't know. This is okay, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, shit. It's another one of those things where I'm like, this feels like it would be up your alley, so I'm a little shocked by that.
Because I like them, and then I don't know. It's a little bit disappointing.
All right, I mean, more power to you. It's okay, no worries. It's fine. Never gonna forget my introduction to Cadillac Cap came from a Watch Mojo video and disturbing music videos. Oh my fucking god, yeah, that's a hell of a way. I learned about them through friends. Like everyone I knew back in the day was listening to Monolith of Inhumanity. I mean, Moose isn't much of a metalhead now, but I heard about fucking that album through like them and like people they were hanging out with at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, still a great fucking record, honestly.
Yeah.
It's still fucking awesome.
Yeah.
How you doing, Silly Billy?
Here's it.
How you doing, Silly Billy?
I'm good. I'm comfy.
I'm a goofy goober. Are you not gonna drink anything?
No.
No. Why is that?
Have you not seen me this whole day?
No, I have not. I've never seen you.
I don't really trust my body.
Want to do shot of Fireball?
No, I don't want
No?
anything. No. I really don't
Boo.
want alcohol in my body.
Boo. Mastodon's The Motherload video was great. Satanic tropes and ladies randomly twerking. Yes, that's a great video as well. Unironically, yes. That's fucking awesome. Amanda's because one of you needs to be sober enough to take responsibility for the other. Boo! But also
I've
understandable.
just been kind of sick today, so I just don't want alcohol in my body.
Are you gonna drink with us for the 26th?
Yeah, of course.
I
That's
drink whatever
that's when I'll
John's
drink fucking Fireball.
Would you like Chompy?
No, okay.
It's okay. Do you want Chompy?
Okay, I'll take Chompy.
I'm not asking if you'll take Chompy. Do you want Chompy? There you go.
I know.
He's a little baby. He's a little guy.
He is a little guy.
He's a little guy. Motherload was like one of the best songs from Once More Around the Sun too, which I like in general, but that's like such a great fucking song. Mindful 28, my introduction from Cadillac Capitation was when I listened to Cephalic Carnage, and a comment on music video mentioned them for similar bands. If I'm not mistaken, the bassist of Cephalic Carnage is also the current bassist for Cadillac Capitation, so that works out in like kind of a weird kind of way. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that was how I heard Acurion as well, because like the bass is also in there as well. Love Cattle Decapitation. Just saw them live on Saturday. I've seen them live 16 times. Jesus Christ, 16
Nice.
times. I've seen them like, how many times have I seen? The first time I saw them was with Revocation and Full of Hell, the Halloween show.
Yeah.
Another time with Suffocation. Another time with Atheist, and another time we saw them on the Summer Slaughter tour, and then we saw them opening for Amon Amarth and Carcass. So I've seen them 5 times. I haven't seen any band 16 times. Holy shit, bro, that's fucking insane. Fucking more power to you. It's all good, no worries. Matt, you should go into the pit as the hot dog. That's tempting, not gonna
Yeah.
lie. That's
Hot dog.
actually a little tempting. Not gonna fucking lie to you. You can just like absorb my whole head into the fucking like.
I know, now full hot dog.
Oh, this is who I am.
You become a hot dog.
I am a juicy jumbo.
Yeah.
I am a Kirkland juicy jumbo hot dog.
Yes. Kirkland.
Yeah. Moose to goose with a goat emoji.
Yes.
Yeah. Moose to goose, what in the world is this emote and why do I love it? It looks like a goat.
It's a goat.
Is it not a goat?
Looks like a goat to me.
It's like a goat. I don't know. Fucking it's a goat. I don't know. Wolflust97, I've seen Cattle Decapitation 3 times. They're incredible live. They are. They're a fucking force of fucking nature. It's unreal. Matt, the only band I have ever seen close to 16 times is a local band 11 times. Cattle Decapitation is probably the most I've ever seen any band live. I don't know. Like, I can't think of any band I've seen that much times. I don't know. I've seen Ozzy a few times with my dad.
Yeah.
Like, 3 times as a solo act, and 1 time with Black Sabbath. So, I don't know. What was your top show? Like, in general or of the year? Because in general, this list could go on forever, but of the year, it's a much shorter list, unironically. Blackwater Rust, favorite metal music video is Candlemass Bewitched. Oh my god, yeah, it's so fucking
That was
goofy.
a great music video.
Excellent Chow's Transit. My mom likes ketchup in her poutine, and it made and dad angry. As it should.
That's
Ketchup
gross.
on poutine? What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna sue.
Or no, I don't like that.
I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue your whole family. Be warned.
I could go for a poutine.
I could go for a poutine too, honestly.
I know.
I could go for a poutine. I'll go over to Holy Chuck and get a fucking poutine. Unironically, I'll do it.
Poutine's good.
Amanda's. I've never had poutine. I mean, that makes sense in a way. It's French fries with gravy and cheese curds. Just make it yourself. It's fucking delicious. It's wonderful. Canadians were spitting like motherfuckers when we made that shit. So good. How you feeling, Anna?
I feel alright.
Blackwater Rust. Poutine is so great. Bean Man says the hot dog. Crying emoji. Yeah, that's right. The hot dog. I have no more booze in here.
Oh. What do you want?
Do
you want to drink more?
Do I though?
That's up to you. That's up to you, silly Millie.
Fuck it.
What do you want?
Can I get more of the Wayne Gretzky wine?
Okay.
It's good shit.
I know. I just want to make sure I can have some.
Okay, fine. Put the white wine in there. The open shit. I think the brand is literally open. I don't give a shit. It's alcohol. You can't reach it. Goo goo gaga ass baby. Goo goo gaga baby. Fucking dumbass. Stupid piece of shit. I was right. It's called open. I may as well just get it myself now. Thanks for nothing, Anna.
I won't cry about it.
Thanks for no. I do not care about having a dirty glass.
No, it's a rosé.
Now it's a rosé. That's correct. I remember this is like just generic Riesling that I bought for when my mom comes over, like unironically.
That's a good brand, though. I like it.
I mean, it's decent stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like my choice for white wine. I generally prefer red wine. Generally. What up? I got fucking hot dog wine. What up? I got wine now. Montreal's poutine is heaven. I'd like to go to Montreal sometime. I mean, I went once as a kid, but I want to go now as an adult so I can go to cool restaurants and shit, you know?
I know. It's so cool.
We should do that. We should do that for our birthday next year.
Yeah.
Just go to Montreal for a weekend.
Like
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Get fucking. We can take the train down and get fucked up.
Just take the train.
Mindful 28. I've seen Dropkick Murphys. They put on a fun show. Oh fuck yeah! All right. They seem like a fun band. I'd go see them live. Matt, not a metal concert, but Dropkick Murphys is a legit concert I've ever seen. All right, that must be why that's fucking there. All right. Excellent Chow's Transit. Poutine already has sauce on it. Yes, yes, it's so good, so fucking good. I kind of want poutine now,
too.
but we shouldn't do that. We have food here. We shouldn't. We have food here. I might unironically have that jerk chicken lentil soup I made earlier.
Okay.
Because why not? It's there. I don't have to cook. Like, whatever. I don't fucking give a shit. And what was the best concert you ever went to? What was the best concert?
When we saw Amon Ra, and when we went to the Philly festival.
The Decibel Beer Metal Fest in Philly?
Yeah, I think that might be my favorite.
That was fun. I'm tempted. That might be one of my faves, too. I love that show. That was a fun weekend in Philly. That was a very fun weekend in Philly.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's when I knew I wanted to marry you.
What?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. I'm not sober enough for that information. I'm not sober enough for that information. Sandwiches. I got to go on stage with Iggy Pop once at a show. That was a hell of a moment. That's wild.
Oh, does anyone know about the time that when you were younger, when you used to have a little, like, your little beard?
Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
Older ass episodes of the Metal Meltdown back when I was a fat, goofy idiot.
Oh, you look so cute, though. I thought you were very cute.
You're biased. Shut the fuck up.
You're so handsome.
That wine's delicious.
Robert had his little, like, chin beard.
Yeah, I did.
I have a weird soft spot for, like, white boy beards that are white trash beards like that.
You make fun of white trash, but deep down you're white trash.
Yeah, I know.
You really are. Let's not even be Let's not.
I like to drink Fireball.
You do, honestly.
I like Fireball.
And you won't even do a shot of Fireball with me. What the fuck?
I can't handle that right now.
Fucking loser.
I know.
Veghead 211. The best show I ever went to was when Deftones opened for 311. I never heard of them before. Deftones opening for 311? That's weird. That's weird. Excellent Chow's Transit. Anthrax is underrated. Are they though? They're one of the big four of American thrash metal. Are they really?
That's not, yeah, they're kind of not.
I don't feel like
they're
they're.
the opposite of that.
I mean, I wouldn't argue they're overrated, but I wouldn't argue they're underrated. I don't know. Excellent Chow's Transit. The commuter trains and metro ban alcohol, unfortunately. Boo! I should be allowed to drink in public.
I agree.
I should be. There's a lot of parks here in Toronto where you can drink in public now.
Yeah.
As you should be able to. Why not? Fuck it. Mindful 28. Neil Young is a legend. Why are we talking about Neil Young? Excellent Challenge Transit. Who's Neil Young? You don't know who Neil Young is?
That's crazy.
Canadian country soft rock icon. Unbelievable. That's so crazy. My unpopular opinion is that Christ Illusion is the best Slayer album. Whoa! Better than Rain and Blood? Better than South of Heaven? Damn! Damn! That's wild. That is a hot take for sure. I mean, I don't hate that album. Don't get me. It's fine. Like, but better than Raining Blood? Better than South of Heaven? Better than Show No Mercy? Or Hell Awaits? Or Seasons in the Abyss? That's crazy.
That's right. Oh, hot dog, man.
I'm a hot dog.
Got your little.
A reminder that I drink every time you donate, and every time you donate, the money goes to the Fort York Food Bank. All right. Paradox Rift. At least it's not Repentless. I mean, yeah, if somebody told me that Repentless was like the best Slayer album, I would laugh at them so fucking hard. It's unbelievable. Amandus, why does everyone hate Repentless? I like that album. Part of the reason is like, so part of the reason is just because no Kerry King, no Dave Lombardo, so that is an element. But also like the music is just so uninspired, and it's not nearly as like strong or as heavy hitting as like Season of the Abyss, South of Heaven, Rain and Blood. Like it feels like Slayer going through the motions.
I want to get a little lizard, and I'm gonna name him Dave Lombardo.
Dave Lombardo.
Yeah, a little lizard.
That's very silly. He would approve, unironically.
You're all toasty.
I am a little toasty. I'm going to take the tip off again. I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. Excellent Chow's Translate. Excellent Chow's Transit. God Hates Us All came out on a certain day. Yes, it did. And it's kind of fascinating for that reason. It's like the best / worst timing ever. Are you aware of what we're talking about?
About like the timing of when that song came out?
Of when the album God Hates Us All. So, do you not know?
I don't think so.
Be honest. Do you know what we're talking about?
Kind of.
So the Slayer album God Hates Us All came out on 9/11.
Oh yeah.
Like
Holy
not
fuck,
9/11 2002, but like the day of September 11th 2001.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah.
The timing is fucking remarkable when you think about it. Like unbelievable. Yeah, everyone in the comments now 9/11, 9/11. Jared 86 came out on 9/11, I think. And now because of that, everyone like Infant Annihilator, for instance, will release albums on 9/11 to be edgy and shit. Same thing with Slayer released Repentless on 9/11 to also be edgy. Like it's like that's part of the problem for Repentless. It feels like Slayer trying to recapture a vibe that they just can't catch anymore because they're older and they don't have these fucking like same things. Wolflust 97, having Gary Holt on lead guitar but not letting him write anything was a total missed opportunity. Yeah, absolutely. Like that's just so fucked up. Like how do they fucking do that? How do you have Gary Holt on an album and not let him do anything? Like what the fuck? Unbelievable. Angel of Death for me because that Lombardo drum break still fucks me up. One of my favorite Slayer songs is Dissident Aggressor, which is a Judas Priest cover, but it's really well done. Also Angel of Death, Raining Blood, Jesus Saves, Bloodlines from God Hates Us All, coincidentally. The title track from World Painted Blood is pretty great too because it has this really loud declarative chorus. Nickelback came out on 9/11 too. What? For real? That's crazy. That's fucking wild. That's awesome. I love that.
That's so fucking funny.
That's the best thing ever. Which Nickelback album came out on 9/11? I need to find out now. I need to know. I need to fucking know. I fucking need to know. Silver Side Up, I think I'm checking. Not that I don't trust y'all, but I'm checking. Silver Side Up, Nickelback. Silver Side Up is the third studio album by Canadian rock band Nickelback, released on September 11th, 2001. Oh my fucking god.
I had that.
This is the album that had How You Remind Me on it.
Yeah, I had that CD.
How You Remind Me came back. It got released on 9/11.
I know. I had that fucking CD as a kid.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. So good. I had Dark Horse on CD. So good. Ugh, growing up, being an adult is realizing that Nickelback wasn't that bad.
Yeah, honestly.
There's way worse stuff out there. Yeah, I had Dark Horse, this one here, and I also had All the Right Reasons.
Fuck you, I had Silver Side Up.
What the fuck? Elitist bullshit. What the fuck? Moose to Goose, you know what's crazier than things released on 9/11? The songs that didn't play on the radio the day after 9/11.
Yeah.
Yes, there's like an actual, like, there's so many songs that, like, anything mentioning planes basically was not played on fucking radio past 9/11. Like, it just broke America's brain so fucking hard. For understandable reasons, don't get me wrong. Like, Matt, my funny story of God Hates Us All is I went to a festival in Sioux Falls to see Skillet again, and people were chanting God Hates Us All over and over again. It was a Christian festival.
That's awesome.
In Sioux Falls, like, what, fucking North Dakota? A Christian music festival? That's awesome. I'm gonna make sure I'm talking about, like, is it North or South Dakota?
I don't fucking know.
I want to make sure. If I'm gonna talk shit, I want to do it right.
I know, but I don't fucking know. Why ask me?
Sioux Falls in South Dakota. All right, South Dakota based. South Dakota won. Fuck North Dakota. Excellent Chow's Transit. Who likes Nickelback?
Nickelback's fire.
I mean, I don't like Nickelback, but fuck it, their music's fun. Like, I don't.
Some bangers here and
whatever.
there. I don't.
How You Remind Me is a great song.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Remember Animals or fucking, like, Learn the Hard Way from the Daredevil movie. Remember that? Like, it's so good. So good. Like, anyone telling me that Nickelback is one of the worst bands ever, that's how I know, like, you don't listen to a lot of music. Like, straight the fuck up. Like, you're telling me that Nickelback is worse than Psycho Sinner or Dungeon Wolf? Fucking
POD Satellite came out on
Get outta
9/11
here.
also.
finally.
They're better than Trapped, agreed.
Oh my god, yeah. Everyone is better than Trapped, though. Fucking Chris Taylor Brown can fucking eat the entirety of my asshole. That guy's a fucking douchebag. DP, the show god, Nickelback's got some bangers. They get a lot of hate. I really think it's just because they're an easy target. You know what I mean? Which is not to say that they're perfect, because they're not. But, like, them being as popular as they are makes them an easy target. Same way how, like, Metallica are an easy target.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they just are. Jay-Z, The Blueprint was released on 9/11. That's wild. That's a good album, too. Holy shit. James Lowry, Message Retracted. All right. Well, I hope it wasn't important then. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hot dog baby.
I am a hot dog baby. How you doing?
I'm good.
What up?
I'm a little bit low energy now.
I am a little bit.
after
I'm a little fucked up
showered.
in the head. All right, folks. We're coming up on the 3.5-hour mark. Crank out your final questions, because, like, I think we're gonna stop within, like, the next minute, a couple minutes or so. Like,
yeah.
I think we're coming close to the point where we're done. Trapped writes music for people who lick boots. Accurate. Accurate. Your final questions right now. Like, for real. I think we're done. I think Ann and I have reached the point where we're done. I'm gonna drink this. If you want to donate and in turn donate to the Fort York Food Bank, now's the time to fucking do it.
That's right.
Now's the time. Now's the time. Robert, what do you think of the new Enforcer album, Nostalgia? I remember liking it. I don't remember much of it off the top of my head, but I remember liking it when I listened to it. Moose the Goose says, message retracted. All right, cool. Prison Meddler, see you later then. See you later, Prison Meddler. Blackwater Rust, fair. No more questions, no more comments.
No,
I mean, it's
no more
fine. It's fine
donations?
if that's the case, but like, yeah, no more donations. There's a chance to donate.
I know.
I don't know. Icy Stormy, this isn't a question, but I just wanted to say this stream was very fun and I love tuning in, and congrats again on 15K subs, 15K subs, and keep up the good work. Thank you, bud. Cheers. Blackwater Rust, do you like Limp Biscuit? No. Moose to Goose, bye friends, see you on the Christmas stream. Well, that confirms it. We're hanging out on Boxing Day. Let's fucking go. Last question, why is chocolate starfish a masterpiece? It isn't. I don't think anyone would care about Foo Fighters if Dave Grohl wasn't in the band. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Skip that.
Black. Oh yeah, true. Thank you. Thank you. Mad Mike. By the way, I'll be headed up to Toronto for my birthday in April. Gonna hit up the CN Tower because I've never been up there before. We gotta get drinks that day, bud.
Yes.
Let me know what specific day, and I'll fucking be there, bro. I'll get all dressed up and shit. Fuck yeah. Ghost Sarcasm. Do you think we'll get an Amar and Amarth collab with someone? I mean, sure, why not? Eventually, I don't know. Reviewing every Amon Amarth album or some shit. I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm game. You don't sound particularly.
We can do it on Leif Erikson Day.
Thoughts on new Job for a Cowboy and new Black Dahlia Murder album with Brian lead vocals, both of which I'm pumped for. Matt, when are you going to your next concert? Whatever it is, become the hot dog. Maybe Fantivax at Sneaky D's. We'll see.
That'd be cool.
We'll see. Toxicity came out a week before 9/11, and Iowa came out a week before that. That's wild. James Lowery, you guys have a good night. Love the channel. Always enjoy the content. Alright, that's cool. Thank you, bud. Wolfloss97, headstrong. I'll take on anyone. He will, but also he won't. Chris Taylor Brown's a fucking pussy. I'll say it. I don't give a shit. Captain Ahab, goodbye, Robert. Icy Stormy, have a good night and take care. Robert should go on a miss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big Murphy.
That's right. Robert should go to a Ms. Mersker show dressed up as a hot dog. Sure, why not? I don't know who that is. I feel like we're done here.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you feel like we're done here?
I do. I'm a little sleepy now.
Do you feel like we're done here? You're always sleepy.
I know, but I had a rough day.
You did, to be fair. All right. Cheers, y'all. Thank you for 15,000 subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for partying with us. I love you. Have a fantastic evening. Stay tuned because we'll be streaming again in like a week, literally, for the fucking Christmas party live stream. Yeah, that's all. Anything you want to say since you're here?
Thank you for joining and donating.
Thank you for joining and donating. Don't feel bad if you didn't donate today because we'll also be accepting donations for the Fort York Food Bank during the Christmas live stream. So it's all good. Amanda says, we love you too. Robert, Lion loves you too. That's so good.
Aw. Thank you.
Take care, team. Cheers, y'all. Raise your glass. Raise your glass. Raise your glass. Do a little pachinkles. Raise your glass. I'm going to give you a moment to raise your glass. Did you do it? I'm going to assume you did. All right, here we go.
You just down that like a glass of water.
Yeah, why not? Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, now we're definitely done. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
I'm a hot dog.
I know. That's right.
Chomby's a buddy.
He is a buddy.
Chomby's a buddy boy.
Oh, he is a buddy boy.
He's a good guy.